Wow, we didn't interrupt anyone this time.
Yay!
Go team.
It felt kind of rude if we were to do it then.
Well, yeah.
You know, it's not the same.
Oh, really?
Interrupting.
Honestly,
It's
I
true,
appreciate
it's
the
true, yeah.
respect. You know,
It's not the
you guys are
same-
real respectful. I
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
not the
Honest,
same when
yeah, of
someone else
course.
does it. It's only when I'm doing it, right?
No, just it
Uh-huh.
just didn't feel right. I don't know. There's not a specific reason.
Gotcha.
No, yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
a timing thing. You know, it's a timing
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I mean, for me, it happened once, and I just had to keep up the bit.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
No, you guys all try.
That's also a very Dalen thing to say.
Yeah. Damn. So actually, I did see EG that you updated.
Okay. Well,
but- Oh no! Can you? Okay. I saw that you updated the map that you gave us last session.
I did.
But you didn't put Callie
Is
on
it?
there.
I looked at like our old notes. No
Yeah.
one.
You didn't put Callie.
Yeah, I
on
was
there,
thinking because
and
that's a smaller town.
I think it's so fucking funny.
I think that's for the best, and I think it's just better that way too.
I
Because
think
in my
Val's
mind,
just- it's funny
in my
too.
mind, yeah, because like Lusova is probably the smallest city highlighted,
Yeah.
and so yeah, it just kind of added to the some unintentional humor. Plus, I think it just fits that way anyway. So, but yeah, the only change was basically extending the mountain range that's north of the Citadel. And then adding Lusova, I adjusted the river a little bit just to fit what Grim and I had talked about offline, so I just made that update. So
Yeah.
I love that. I love it. Just it's perfect. It's perfect. I think Val thinks it's fucking hilarious.
right, probably would have been the first thing she looked at.
Yeah.
Detailed.
Yeah,
Detailed.
yeah.
I like
There
that.
was a cheaper version of the map that I think it was just cities. I don't think it had the rivers and the mountains or the little bit of specific forest or anything.
Hmm.
And I still might take a more detailed pass of this when I actually have more time
You should put all the towns
eventually
on there.
for the little bit of window that I have. But yeah, I know, honestly. But it's also nice because this way I can just add stuff on a whim and be like, oh yeah, this town's here. You guys could go to this area.
Yeah.
It melds with my improv style a lot better than actually going all out.
Fair.
I feel that, yeah.
That's a smart move.
So, are we? Yeah, it makes the most sense because I can sit here and be like, yeah, I'm gonna add 200 cities and villages to
Yeah,
this,
and
and
like my
never would
tactic.
actually accomplish that.
Yep.
So,
You're a lot smarter than I am.
Yep.
and also just not as hardworking when it comes to this stuff. So, are we ready? Anything else we want to discuss?
I would like to say really quickly, this might be maybe the first time we've had two like mainline campaigns in the same month. That's exciting.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
the same,
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same campaign.
that's
Yeah,
wild.
usually we only do this with one shots,
Mhm.
Right.
quote unquote
Yeah.
one shots.
All right. Let me pull up the recap. So, where we had left off. You guys had been continuing your various adventures within D&D, and fresh off of a yak attack at their favorite inn and delving into the city's sewers. We picked up in the last session Yogg safe and sound above ground outside the sewers, and once you briefly reconvened, Val needed a little bit of air away from the rest of the party to collect themselves, which I think led to the trio just kind of mildly chatting by the sewer grate, awaiting her return, which she eventually did, not too long after. You guys had a meal at a new restaurant, the Royal Chef, and while walking from that restaurant, Codex informed the party that he had just spotted a flyer indicating there was a rare opportunity to take part in a renowned teacher's alchemy class that he is kind of not necessarily once in a lifetime, but pretty close to it, that he needed to divert himself to, entrusting them to continue their tracking mission that evening without him. Then on your way back to the Laughing Stallion, you stopped by Karango's cartography, and you picked up a map of the continent, and this is where I was going to tell you guys how to update the map, but Grim already spoiled that. Upon finally arriving back at the Stallion, you were once again reunited with your favorite bartender, Marissa. Various conversations were had, specifically one-on-one between her and Val, in which a date was arranged for the following night, as that was a night that Marissa actually did not have to work. Bless you. And it would be at a location of Val's choosing, much to her dismay. Eventually, it came time for the party to make their way to the northern gate of the city to begin their surveillance mission of one Brenden Traff. Pacify a few potential bars along the way. That might have been a decent spot. I wrote down the one that I wanted to keep track of, and I put it on a post note, and I don't have it. The Smiling Moon, that's what it was. Was one that was a potential option that wasn't as run down or just a complete misfit, that, as Yog was eagerly pointing out along the walk. Arriving at the gate early, a lot of candy was purchased by Yog while the party waited. Various jawbreakers and other sweets. Candy corn, I think, was one that was mentioned, that was advertised as real corn, per Yog's wishes. Eventually, while waiting at that gate and shopping, Brenden was spotted by Val, and only Val initially, entering through the gate and being quickly searched by the guards before being let through. Upon this, Val cast Hunter's Mark upon Brenden, and Yog wild-shaped into basically an alley cat to help with the with following Brenden through the city wherever he may end up going. So as you guys organize yourselves, you begin to follow him as he was walking somewhat briskly, going south throughout the city. There were a few close calls in both being spotted as well as losing him, but you all were able to keep an appropriate distance while not losing sight of him for too long, and managed to follow him without him seeming to notice. The first stop that he made was at the Rotten Gourd pub, a somewhat crowded, smaller joint in the lower income southern portion of the town. Dalen and Yog, still in cat form, were able to also enter the pub, doing their best to remain, how do I want to say? Stealthy? That's not the word. Inconspicuous is the word I'm thinking of. Remaining inconspicuous. They watch Brenden put back a few drinks rather quickly, as well as scribbling down a letter, portions of which Dalen was actually able to read while sitting across from Brenden in the bar. I think that's still in the chat, the kind of snippets that you guys caught. Eventually, and with a little bit of sway to Brendan's walk, he ended up leaving the pub. Actually, after he peculiarly, I put that word in my notes, and I knew I wouldn't be able to pronounce it. Peculiarly, stowing away his riding implements into the hood of his woodsman cloak. He went a few blocks, again stumbling a bit, before ducking into an alleyway east of of the Rotten Gourd. At which point the three of you basically stacked up at the alleyway, waiting. However, briefly, Yog began to walk into the alley, but was stopped by Val, and with some intense listening, Val and Yog specifically, I think Dalen was a little bit behind the pair. Val and Yog heard sounds of a scuffle, punches being thrown and landing, and the words, "My name is Brenden Traff, you bastard," followed by a different voice saying, "Just end him," and then the sound of a blade against flesh. At that moment, Val stepped forward with her hand on her sword, and that's where we'll pick up. So, with that, I would like y'all to roll initiative.
Oh shit. I wanted
Woo,
you to
intense.
clarify. I think last session
Sure.
you said that Hunter's Mark had not dropped yet. Oh god damn, 10 hours of battle
Correct.
music?
Yep, it's gonna be a long fight.
Holy fucking shit! Oh god, how many guys are there down here?
If we don't kill them before
yeah.
the music ends, we die.
Well, we all rolled great on initiative, so.
But yeah, I'll say the hunter's mark in this moment is still up.
Okay. Fuck. I rolled a 5 on initiative.
Woo!
I'm so good at this. We're so good, guys. Our party
Okay.
of 3 tanks. Don't you love it? Oh,
Alright, I'm
God,
just writing these down.
If only we had
What could
Kodak.
possibly go wrong?
Also to clarify, so
I know.
So Val wasn't the only one who heard the blade on flesh, or did Yogg hear that too?
Yeah, I believe Yogg did as well. I don't think Dalen
Yeah.
was, since Dalen's kind of closer to that music that's going off in the bar.
Yeah, he definitely didn't hear it. I
Yeah.
purposely left out of my notes for that reason.
Yeah, okay, perfect. I'm trying to figure out who I'm missing. Val, what'd you say you got, a 5?
5
Got it.
Woo!
plus 0 to Dex.
Oh, good.
Whoa.
5 plus 0. Hey, at least it's not negative.
You did
Um,
great. It's a great start.
Dex,
Yeah.
stat baby.
That's true.
I guess you can roll a negative, can't you? Do you just default to 0
Well,
if it's
I meant I don't have a
I
negative.
don't think so. I think you
X
still go
one.
negative.
Yeah. I mean, I meant I don't have a negative
Yeah, you'd have to go
modifier.
negative.
But yeah.
Right.
You have to have at least a -2
Wait,
and
if it
roll a
goes
1.
negative, does it
Yeah.
if it goes negative, does it roll back around? Does it put you at the top of initiative?
No.
we use unsigned integers for this. It's not. It's
Oh,
fine.
wait, yeah, no, because then wouldn't it overflow then?
Oh no, we would need
Code
signed
nerds.
integers. God.
I was gonna
Coding
say, if we're
nerds.
I work in JavaScript. I don't have to deal with unsigned
Oh, I was gonna
integers.
say I've been working with C all semester. So I was gonna say if we're using unsigned integers and we try to do a -1, it would.
You were gonna say what?
Oh, you.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
And Val's last words were mumbling about integers before falling over.
I said if we're working with unsigned
hi.
integers and we have a -1, wouldn't it just roll over?
Yeah, you'd
just
basically be
overflow?
at 255 or
Yeah, so
something.
it would
Yeah.
be the maximum. Yeah, so exactly. So if you roll a negative number, you'd go at the top of initiative.
Okay, sure. Well,
Yeah,
I will
uh-huh.
consider that argument for when you guys roll a -1 on your initiative. But it was not today, so we don't have to worry about it.
Physically impossible. Yeah.
Okay, so first up is gonna be Yogg.
No way. Are you
you
serious?
With what you guys have seen, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
What?
Have fun.
Where? What's been happening? All we have is that somebody's getting beat up, right?
And you heard end him or
End
finish
him.
end him.
From-
One of the two.
From in the bar
No, from down the alleyway.
which direction? Can you ping it?
This way.
This way. Oh, and then there's alleyway, darker into here. Is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah, and I guess Val would
I thought that
technically
was
see a little
part
bit
of
more.
the. I thought that was part of the bar, but I guess the bar goes in
Oh.
here.
Yeah, I gotcha. Hold on.
I mean, look, Yogg doesn't
work?
really know. Yogg doesn't. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yogg doesn't know stealth. Let's be real here. 1, 2,
gonna say-
3, 4.
I think he almost.
Let's.
I think he almost walked down the alley last time.
Yep. And let's stop.
So the way it went last time was Yogg basically said, Yogg started walked in, but I realized
Yeah.
it was clunky with how I DM'd it basically because it was kind of awkward with not an initiative and allowing people to choose what to do and not. So yeah, initially, so what we kind of sort of retconned was Yogg started to walk down, Val put her arm up blocking him, and then that led to you guys kind of being
And then,
around the corner.
Val
Yeah.
walked closer. That was heard by both myself and Val. And then now initiative.
Yes.
And Val and Yogg being the chaotic good dragonborn that Yogg is, and having little to no tact, is going to walk there and see what Yogg can see.
Sure. So what Yogg sees, just looking at your line of sight. Can I do a cone polygon reveal? Perfect.
Oh, there's something moving?
I've never actually done this, and I'll see. Oh, is there ever? I don't know if this is gonna work or not.
Do you have a fancy token down there?
It might actually.
I'm a little jealous.
Oh, can you actually see that?
I
Oh,
can
is
see
it
the
like
edge of
moving as I
it.
go?
It's like undulating.
Okay.
I'm a little jealous.
I don't know how to confirm.
Undulating.
Oh,
Did that reveal
Oh,
it?
it's a moving. It's
Oh.
they're animated.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't like
that's
that.
just
Oh no.
that's Roll20. They just have them.
Oh god,
That's
I
That's
don't
just
like
that's
that.
a freebie.
I
Yeah,
don't like
it was
that
kind of cool.
giant-
So
I don't.
No,
it's fine.
Shut up. I don't like that.
It's
giant
not
red
Roll20.
X,
We're sponsored. We got a
Oh.
sponsorship.
Sponsored.
though. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't like the
I
ominous.
guess
Thanks,
it's got a little
roll
bit-
16.
I don't like the ominous dead guy though. That's not a good sign.
It's fine. I'm gonna do a little bit more just because you'd probably be able to peek around.
Wait,
and
Dude,
it'll
that
make-
sounds like a sick band
And you
name.
said Hunter's
Ominous
Mark
dead guy?
hasn't dropped
guy.
yet?
Hell yeah.
So
No, it has.
Now
Oh, no.
Hunter's Mark drops. Oh, okay, gotcha.
So what? No. So what we're saying. So let me describe the scene. So Yogg, you come around the corner, moving past Val.
Excuse me.
I'm guessing Val, you don't stop him at this moment. You got your hand on your sword. You're walking up. You probably don't notice. I
think
guess. Well,
she's trying
cat's
to
out of the bag,
focus-
so we're gonna say he
She's
didn't.
trying to
Yeah,
focus on
you
Hunter's
might
Mark.
notice, Yogg. I don't think Yogg would let Val stop Yogg at
Yeah,
this point,
yeah.
anyways.
So Yogg, you see a half orc, a male half orc, bald with a black ponytail, kind of tied behind his head. It's actually, excuse me, fairly accurate to the depiction. I will say they have.
Sounds like a cool dude. Does this guy like hand out like weed or something? He's got like. Is this
He
a
could.
Back
deal?
alley?
If you want to roll persuasion,
Oh god.
Yeah.
I will say he doesn't have a two-handed axe like that. It's he's got a mace on his hip as well as a heavy crossbow on his back. He's walking up, looking further past the alley. You see the collapsed form, still moving, but appears to be bleeding out, of Brenden Traff on the ground. Not moving very much, but you do see a large pool of blood forming around him. There is a dwarvish woman. That's the other moving character. Just kind of coming up from the is standing by the corpse, but looks to be cleaning a dagger that is dripping with blood. And a half man, that's a female
Sorry,
dwarf,
y'all.
and then the half. It's okay. Rips is trying to play, and male half elf standing further back by the corpse, looking to start walking down the alley as well. I'll say the half orc obviously notices you, locks eyes, and says, "This isn't where you want to be, friend. What would you like to do?"
Do they look suspicious and thuggish?
Make an insight check.
Okay. I'm just trying, Yogg's trying to figure out if these are bad guys.
That's
I enjoyed the word thuggish. That was good.
Yogg's doing
18.
great on insight. Yogg's
Hell yeah.
2 for 2 in insight checks, because I think
And
Yogg
Yogg is
surmised-
squinting. Yogg is squinting. And Yogg's not hiding that Yogg is clearly like,
This is the most obvious insight check of all time.
Yeah.
it's not subtle.
What was the first word? I remember thuggish. What was the other one? What are you trying to surmise here?
Suspicious.
Yes. Definitely thuggish.
Yes, okay.
They what are they wearing? Just thick leather armor, kind of patchy.
Very thug. Yes.
Yeah, very thug, and got a little bit of blood on the knuckles around the mace. Definitely, this is definitely a red flag to Yogg. This is not a good individual that he would want to meet.
All right.
This guy's not going to sell Yogg weed.
Oh, that is a problem. Definitely not like a peaceful person here.
No, very tense. Very. He did say the word friend when he talked to Yogg, but Yogg could tell that it was sarcastic.
Not friend. Not actually friend.
Fake friend.
Fake friend. You lie. You not friend. Yogg know you not friend. Orc person. Yogg need person over there alive though. Where's my little ruler? Where's the little ruler at? There it is. Okay, I got 2 more steps of movement. I think Yogg is going to walk 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yogg goes here and casts Healing Word on Traff.
Okay, go for it.
I forgot Yogg has Healing Word. Thank God.
Yogg has Healing Word!
I was looking through my shit and I was like,
Yogg's a
oh
beast.
my God. Like, the only healing stuff I can do is all touch. Oh, man.
Yeah, and you spent Hunter's Mark cast too, so I was...
Yogg was originally created to provide some healing.
Yeah, I mean, I can drop Hunter's Mark, that's fine, because, like, I know where he is, but, like, I have Lay on Hands, and that's touch. And then Cure Wounds is also touch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That is 4 hit points.
Mark because of spell slots. I didn't know if that was a spell slot thing or a class feature or whatever.
Oh wait, how many?
I
have one spell slot left.
4 points. So... That is a bonus action.
That's fine.
There's a bonus action. 4 hit points to
Traff.
To Traff.
What is Yogg's Healing Word look and sound like? Because I think this might be the first healing word that
is this cast? The first healing word? It might be. Yogg, like it's like little motes of like natural energy kind of like float up. It's very mystical. It's the most mystical and like at peace Yogg has ever looked. And then Yogg just goes, better, get better, and the little motes of light like very shakily like float over to the hurt person on the ground. In this case, Mr. Traff, and heal some wounds there.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't know how much Yogg would be paying attention in this moment, but they float. They kind of get absorbed, especially in the neck area, and you see it does appear that the blood stops. Traff is still laying on the ground. You see him stop his kind of writhing and seems to be conscious. He's still laying on the ground with 2 people standing over him, looking very confused, having noticed this and turned around. I'll say that definitely all 3 people here have noticed your arrival here, Yogg. So what else would you like to do?
Yogg then, because Yogg still believes this can be peacefully absolved, Yogg goes, Yogg and friends need to talk to man over there. Please do not hurt man anymore. Thank you. And Yogg will take the dodge action.
Okay. That's
Yogg's gonna like.
Is that disadvantage on attack rolls?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not mistaken.
Is it all of them or just the first? I mean, we can look it up. That's fine.
I'm gonna look it up. I haven't used it in a hot minute. I'm not gonna lie.
I've never had that used in a campaign, honestly.
Any attack roll has disadvantage if you can see the attacker, and Dex saving throws with advantage.
Oh. So,
pretty solid action, honestly. To take.
Yeah.
But yeah, clearly not Yogg clearly looks like Yogg is not trying to like try to beat up these people. Yogg is just clearly like protecting Yogg's self.
Okay. And that's the end of Yogg's turn?
Yes. See.
Okay. That goes to Dalen, surprisingly.
That's crazy.
Are you serious?
Wow, that's
Are you fucking serious?
So Brenden was doing death saving throws, and he rolled the highest initiative.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
And he actually succeeded. He actually had 1 of 3 successes until Yogg showed up. But yeah, not
Good job.
very good initiative rolls here.
Oh my God.
Only 2 people got above a 10. And one was an orc that didn't have any targets, so like their turn was kind of wasted. So
Great.
We can't go through friendlies if we don't end on their square,
No.
right?
No, you can't.
yeah, you can.
I won't.
I mean, yeah, it's up to
No, you're
Val.
fine.
Yeah.
What?
You're fine.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. You are not letting me get hurt.
That's just Dalen being really courteous.
Oh no, you can, it's fine. Oh my God, don't waste your fucking
So I can move-
movement.
So I can go there, but you can also run to double your speed if you give up your action, right?
Yeah, you can use your action to get double your movement.
Okay. Yeah, Dalen will do that, but I can't really do much else this turn. It's kind of just too far away. He's gonna move right up, here,
Okay.
and kind of assess the situation, and that's really all I can do from this distance.
Okay. Anything else? So yeah, I mean, you see similar things. You see your I always want to fucking say forest person now. That is stuck in my brain. I don't want it to
I
be.
mean, yeah.
You see your woodsman target kind of slowly starting to get to his feet at this point, absolutely covered in blood, but seemingly up and breathing. Doesn't seem to be freshly flowing. You're seeing, you probably don't have a great view of the 2 that are further in the alley, but you definitely see this orc, half orc rather, kind of glaring at both of you, shifting eyes. Not necessarily intimidated, but definitely surprised at this new development here. So is that the end of Dalen's turn?
Yeah, he ran around the corner to see what was happening because he kind of heard Yod talking, and he's kind of like, I could technically use action surge, but in character, Dalen would wait and just see what's happening first, so he's gonna use this time to kind of assess.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. So now it's not Val's turn yet. It's going to be the other 2.
Are you fucking serious?
Well, in the
Val's
alley,
still
I want
last?
oh,
Are you
you rolled a
fucking kidding
5.
me?
Between 8 and 5.
Why? What is
You're
this
just
turn?
you're the cavalry coming in late. It's perfect
Well,
for you.
doing
okay,
great.
yeah, that is
Doing
actually
great,
that is
Val.
kind of funny. Yeah, I guess. God damn it, she's trying to get away from that light.
Exactly.
Ah, damn.
Ever.
Fucking DM does.
All right, so I've got who has a higher dex? Actually, I'm gonna roll off on these guys because they tied. Oh my god, did they tie again? I'm looking at the stats because I don't have them organized very well. Okay, so it's going to be the half elf. They are going to pull out the longbow. And they're going to use a multi-attack. They're going to make 2 attacks against Yogg, since Dalen's kind of hidden. So disadvantage on both attacks, yeah?
Yes, sir.
That's pretty shit. That's a... Where do I have their attacks? It's an 11.
Oh, no, that'll miss.
And worse, that's a 10.
Okay.
So yeah, Yogg... I'm guessing Yogg kind of takes like a karate stance?
Is he
Am
like-
I overthinking like Yogg's dodge
I was gonna say,
stance
is he
in
like
this moment?
Neo
But
in the Matrix.
It's very you know, Yogg was trained within the forests, right? And Yogg's still not very good defensively. So Yogg kind of takes, it is very like martial artist almost, like gets kind of like thin and sideways, but Yogg kind of looks like a tree, and like you can see like Yogg's got his arms out like almost like branches, and just kind of looks like Yogg is trying to mimic a tree and doing a poor job of it. But
Sure.
it's so erratic that it is hard to like actually understand where to hit.
yeah, completely unpredicted movements.
Exactly.
Yogg,
Exactly.
whether it was intentional or not, or actively doing it or not, 2 arrows whiz by, fairly close to Yogg, but not landing, scattering against the wall behind Yogg. This guy's gonna take a sidestep here. I don't know. in the rules, a character that just was healed would get a reaction.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But it might be a little bit different if he's prone.
Yeah, he's gonna be prone, so I feel like this would be a
I
disadvantage.
think it's a disadvantage if you're attacking while you're prone.
Yeah,
that's
and
right.
he didn't have a weapon out since he was ambushed.
What do you mean? He's holding two swords.
So it would be like a punch.
Yeah, he's just basically to try to grab the leg just to cause some damage.
Mm-hmm.
No, he rolled a 17, but then also a 3 at disadvantage. So he just kind of flails wildly at this guy. Half elf doesn't even seem to notice. So then it's going to be the dwarf's turn. Yeah, seeing him get up right behind her, she's gonna try and attack Traff. Here, just say, you need to be staying dead. And she has multi-attack with advantage because he is prone. The first one is 17, which hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go back unconscious. So the spear that she has in her hand, she just sticks it into his stomach, and you see him kind of gurgle as he falls back, clutching his stomach.
Does it look, from Yog's point of view, does it look like they were deliberately like lethal, like this is like a lethal attack, or does this look like they're deliberately trying to just knock him out?
It looks very lethal. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spear in the stomach looks pretty lethal then.
Very lethal. Yeah.
Good to know.
Everyone uses a spear to knock people out.
It can happen.
The point of the spear into the stomach.
You can do it with non-lethal damage. That is a rule.
It is true. Just not the way she just did it.
Yeah.
So she has the multi-attack ability. Nothing says she can't attack, move, and then attack again. Yeah, like that's.
Oh yeah, you can move in
like
between
the same way.
attacks.
Yeah.
You can move between attacks.
Don't put the arrow. Don't put the X on him. Oh my god. Stop doing that.
Yet.
Too soon, man. Too soon.
So he's unconscious. I'm playing this as he has death saving throws. That's why your hunter's mark hasn't gone down.
Okay.
Just because I tend to kind of give that to NPCs that there's some viability of.
Can we mark death saving throws on him? Is that something that we could do, or is it different because it's an NPC?
I am willing to do it if we can.
Please, just
Although actually, you guys wouldn't know. You guys wouldn't know.
That's why I was asking. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You almost got away with it. You almost said yes.
almost did.
No. Make him roll for it because he's better at rolling than the three of us are.
Wait. What about medicine check?
If you want to use your action to make a medicine check, you're more than welcome.
Come on, give it to me.
So Yog's gonna get attacked with a spear.
Okay, go for it.
Disadvantage. That's a.
I have a high defense.
12.
Beats it, right? Or is it defenders when ties?
What are we? 12.
Yeah, what do we go with? Meets it, or defenders when ties?
Beats it.
Beats it.
So if your AC is a 12, that's it.
That hit.
Yep, your AC is 12. Okay.
Oh no!
So this bloodied spear.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on.
I
technically rolled. Okay, it's fine. I rolled damage against because it's two-handed attack. I rolled the wrong damage for Traff, but he still went unconscious when I rerolled with the D8.
Yeah.
So Yog, you take 10 points of damage. I rolled an 8 on that one.
Holy shit!
Y'all about to get a bear in the alley.
So the dodge isn't as successful when it's close range here as the charging spear attack lands and grazes pretty strongly against your chest. That's the end of her turn. Hey Val, you're up.
Can I please? Okay.
Ow.
Please. Shit. Okay. Oh boy, I can't wait to make so many bad decisions. This is gonna be
That's the
great.
spirit.
I guess I'm gonna round the corner and come up next to Yog, and I think. Well, I mean, obviously we can hear combat going on now, right?
It's pretty clear.
Yeah,
You turn the corner as the spear is being removed across Yog's chest.
Yep, I'm drawing my sword
So if you
and
want
my
to make this
shield.
insight check.
Ow.
Oh
Hurts.
boy. Okay.
They stabbed
Shit.
me.
So, would you mind clearing the? Did you clear the? Whoa, my
Oh,
ping
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
really
you're right.
slow. Holy shit.
It looked fine for me, but yeah.
You'll
I
have to
bet.
see it on the recording. It's so bad. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard for me to tell what's shaded and what's not in my view because it's a dark map.
Okay. I think I can make it if I dash. Yeah, I can make it up next to him. Fuck. Because yeah, I'm debating if it would be better to attack or try and save this man. And I was gonna say, Traff was unarmed as far as we know, right?
I think you saw him with a blade at his side.
We did at one
But-
point, yeah.
Yeah, because he's still wearing his kind of his woodsman garb. So he does still have a blade. It's just not out. Presumably, he was ambushed before he could draw.
Okay.
So he has a blade.
Well-
He just doesn't have it out.
Yep. I'm gonna make
That's
a
why
bad
he
decision.
just not that Val saw this, but he just won. Okay.
I'm gonna make a terrible decision because, by my oath, I think I have to.
Okay. So you're gonna run past the dwarf.
Yeah. I'm assuming opportunity attack.
Yeah. As you go by, she's gonna kind of half spin around, swing her. Is it a long? Yeah, that's just a regular spear. Not that that really matters. She rolled a 6.
Woo!
Not gonna hit.
You're able to. She's a little lower to the ground. She's maybe probably going for the legs for to trip, and you're able to vault
Got my
over it.
shield out. It's fine.
So keep in mind you're right next to the bowman,
Yes, I know.
who's kind of terrified that this armored individual just ran forward, and is kind of backing away. Obviously, stays within the space. But yeah, so you've made your way to the once again. The blood is everywhere at this point. He's lost a lot of blood in these last
Awesome.
basically 20 seconds. Yeah.
Well, I don't.
So that was your dash in action.
Oh shit. Yeah, I can't. So lay on hands is an action.
Mhm.
So is cure. I have one spell slot left, and cure wounds is also an
Sure.
action. But I do have a bow. I could do. Question: would Val know who stabbed
Mhm.
Traff?
Who stabbed what? Who stabbed Traff?
Who stabbed Traff? Or I guess.
I was left with who stabbed and then
Oh,
nothing.
sorry.
Is anybody else there?
I'm here.
Yeah?
Okay. I didn't know
can
if
you
it was
not-
me.
is it
Damn,
bad?
I was gonna gaslight you,
Oh
but
god,
no, I'm
it's
here.
5,000! Oh no!
That's fair.
Oh my god.
I think I know the question, but I want to make sure.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
gotta make
can't
sure.
hear you.
Oh, you
It
can't
must
hear
be like
me?
a 10,000 ping right now. That's
No,
insane.
no. Okay, well you
We're
guys
gonna
probably
get
can't...
like a whole bunch of sentences all at once.
You
I know.
guys probably can't hear
Yeah,
me.
that's how it works, right? It's like a hose.
Oh my god, you guys
Yeah,
cannot,
like,
are not
must
gonna be
use
able to
it.
hear me,
Yeah.
but on the recording, I'm
I'm
at 5,000 milliseconds right now on my ping. Holy... Oh god damn it, and it crashed. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, OBS still works. God fucking damn it, are you fucking shitting me right now? What the fuck? It's only 10:30. Why did it... It's been fine all day. Jesus. Can you guys hear me now?
Oh, yeah.
Are you
Hi.
good? Oh my
Hi.
god, I hit
Hello.
5,000 ping.
Oh.
We literally had a 20-second
And
delay between.
And then Discord
Can I tell who
crashed.
stabbed? And then 20 seconds.
Oh my
that's
god.
Wait.
It was so bad. Well, if it gets bad again, I'm gonna turn on the hotspot on my phone and just deal with it. Cause holy shit. I guess you'll
Okay,
have to watch the
so-
recording back to listen to my meltdown. It's great.
No.
So the question was,
Okay.
can Val
I
tell
was gonna
who
say,
stabbed
yeah, who's had stabbed Traff?
Traff?
Or who's the worst? Who's the meanest looking person?
The most thuggish, the most.
Oh, actually, wait a minute. I'm
To be
fucking
fair, you
stupid.
did see
I'm fucking stupid.
you did
Hold
see a
on.
spear lady stabbing Yogg.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. I swear I know how to read. No, I was interested for the only bonus action I have would be a channel divinity, but it's the vow of enmity. Here, this. However, it has to be within 10 feet of me. So we're going after the bowman. I'm gonna use my channel
right.
divinity on this
Okay.
this gentleman over here.
Okay,
So-
channel divinity on bowman. Okay.
Yeah, I can't help
And that's
trap,
a
but I can
bonus.
protect him.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't help him until next
Okay.
turn. But yeah.
We'll put. That looks enmity like.
That's, vengeance-ish.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he definitely looks. I mean, is this a very like what does it look like when Val does this? Is it a very pronounced thing, or is it more just muttering under your breath?
God damn, I got really come on, boy.
Yeah. No, I think it's
Okay.
it's a,
Is that whole way you're just running towards?
no. I think it's just a very short prayer. And I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because the other one is they're afraid of me, so it's not. This one is the less theatrical one.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else on your
I
turn?
think that's all I can do.
Yeah. Okay. Top of the round. Brenden rolled. Not gonna tell you what. And it's
see it?
Orc's turn.
Val can't see it.
When I'd say in the heat of battle, it's hard to discern he's losing blood. It's hard to tell if it's slowing down or not without like really inspecting.
All right.
How long does that dodge action last? Is it until the beginning of your turn, Yogg? It's the whole round, right?
It is, yeah, literally till my it's until my next turn.
It's
I
still in
believe.
effect. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. Double check before
I
we
would
do
assume.
this. Until the start of your next turn. Yes.
Nice. Okay. Okay, so orc, thug, literally the stat blocks of a thug. So yeah, very thuggish. Is going to continue the multi-attack. He has pack tactics, which is advantage if allies adjacent, so it's just a
But it
straight roll.
cancels. Yep.
Yep, straight roll, 2 attacks. Yeah, that's a 14 and a 17 naturally.
Both hit.
Yogg,
Okay.
you cannot die.
Yogg's probably down.
Yeah, no.
Yogg is
fuck.
probably down. I'm just saying, unless
God, fucking damn it.
TG rolls low.
I rolled a 2 and a 3, which is added 9 hit points.
Barely up.
For both.
God.
Okay.
Barely up. Yogg's starting to look ticked off, by the way.
Oh my God.
Yogg is like, yes, swaying on Yogg's feet, but Yogg is like starting to look mad. Like not
Man.
not normal Yogg countenance. Like Yogg is like,
Yeah, he was trying to be peaceful.
yeah.
Dude, Yogg cannot go down right now.
Yeah.
I do not have enough healing for the both of you.
Yeah, so this mace just crashes against you. You feel bones are snapping and wounds are opening up Yogg as the orc is just bearing those large upper teeth the large underteeth fangs and just grinning wildly with a furious look in their eyes. But yeah, no words, just staring at you, almost holding back a laugh. So that's the end of the orc's turn. Yogg, what would you like to do?
Okay, cool. Bonus action. Yogg turns into a bear.
I'm shocked.
It's astounding.
I already have the token out.
I debated direwolf, but yeah.
So this is a medium creature or a large creature?
It's
rather?
a large creature. Yogg takes out the whole alley. And
Yeah, so
there's not much warning before it happens. It almost looks like Yogg himself is like caught by surprise by the transformation.
Okay.
Yogg is just pissed. And Yogg's gonna make 2 attacks.
Sure.
Hey! Against Who does Yogg dislike the most? Evens one, the odds the other. Evens one. This one, the gnome.
Okay. Dwarf. It looks like a gnome, but it's a dwarf.
Oh, it's a dwarf. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
That's fine too. Yogg doesn't.
I'm just making sure you're aware.
21 to hit. With a bite.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then 23 to hit with the claws.
That surprisingly misses, actually.
Oh,
no, I'm kidding.
Okay.
No,
Cool. That's fun.
So yeah, roll damage.
Cool.
I was about to say 23.
5 damage from the bite.
Okay.
And 10 damage from the claws.
Oof. Okay. Still standing, but yeah, just shredding into this dwarf. Significant wounds are opened up with the bite, and as you pull back and she reels back, you're able to. She's still within reach of your claws as you rake across the side of her face, down her neck, tearing open wounds. But Orc now looking a little less confident and bloodthirsty at this point. Still standing ready to fight, but yeah, definitely took a little bit of his confidence down.
I'm still standing.
What was it? Anything else?
No, Yogg's got movement, but Yogg's not gonna take it.
Sure.
Bonus action used to action used. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Dalen.
Whew. A lot of things just happened right in front of his little dwarvish face.
Really, realistically too, like thinking of the timing, it's almost like this is right when Dalen got to this point. Like all that, like he sprinted forward and just saw this barrage of attacks in this small area, blood spraying across the walls and onto the ground.
Yeah, seeing. I guess he saw y'all get stabbed.
Oh yeah, he saw y'all get fucked up by the orc too.
Yeah.
Oh.
How many hit points did y'all have before he transformed?
I'm not gonna say.
Enough. He had enough.
Traff wouldn't know.
The thugs wouldn't know.
All right, Dalen, what do you want to do?
All right. Dalen isn't going to say anything. He just is going to look extremely concentrated, and like, I guess kind of like, as much as you can charge in a couple feet, he's
Sure.
going to charge forward. And moving to... Am I allowed to stand here, or is this,
No, that's fine.
Okay.
If you go one more square, you'd have the flanking ability too.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, because you'd be across since Yogg takes up 4 freaking squares, yeah.
But then I'm into the void.
Wait, is it dark?
Yeah, this triangle is dark, like right on my
my
square.
bad. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. No, that was all supposed to be open. Is it all good now?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Cool.
There we go.
Cool. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize.
Yeah,
it's really hard to tell on the DM view.
So he'll run around, and as he's running, he's gonna just give a pretty strong left-handed like cleave
Okay.
to this one here.
Does he have a shield? Does he have a shield out? He has a shield, right?
I don't think so.
Or maybe not.
No, he does not. He
No,
doesn't.
okay.
He uses a two-handed great axe most of
Got
the time.
it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay. So two-handed great axe attack with advantage.
Yep. Can you use advantage for just a? Oh, there we go.
Nice. Okay. It's 3 damage. Is it? Damn, 3 damage. Okay.
Which it sucks because if it was a 1 or 2, I could have re-rolled.
Shouldn't there be
Otherwise,
additional then?
for
Because you get to re-roll if you roll a 1 or a 2, right? But that 3 damage would be incorporating like your strength modifier.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right.
Or did you roll a 3 and then you need to add your strength mod?
So I just used the roll 20 like weapon button.
I think it
So that does the roll and the
auto-calculates
damage all at once.
it. So that means, so what's
Oh,
your-
if you move over, you can see. So I did roll a 1.
So that means you can
Okay,
re-roll
guess,
it,
Yeah,
right?
so you should...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see. 1 + 2. Yeah. So you should re-roll it because of your fighter ability.
Yeah, so I will re-roll. What is it? 1d12?
Yeah, 1d12
plus
+ 2 is what it was doing before, yeah.
Hey!
And again,
So it is 3 whole damage.
Do you get to re-roll it?
Oh, you only get to re-roll it once?
It's only, yeah, you only get to re-roll once. You have to use what you rolled, and it's only the damage.
Gotcha. Okay, so you don't get to go until you get something other than the 1 or 2. Damn.
Yeah. So he like grimaces in frustration. I'm assuming that didn't kill them.
No, they're still standing, but they're hurting. But yeah, they're still up. This is a hardy thug.
Yeah, Dalen's frustrated by this. He's angry, and he just wants a beer, man. So he's gonna use action surge, which I can use once per long rest, I think, to give myself another action, which will be another attack. Is this also advantage?
It's still advantage. Yep.
All right, I'm just gonna do the same thing and hope. Well, 14 hit.
14 just misses.
No.
AC of 15. It's the highest AC on these.
Now he's in even more of a bad mood.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, the whole group's just getting pissy. That's great.
This is what happens when Codex is gone.
Yeah, that sucks. But yeah, so that's you still got some movement and a bonus if you want it.
Well, movement would trigger an attack, right? So I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I mean you can move if you move to like right or up. But yeah, I wouldn't really give you much of an advantage. If you stay within 5 feet of the dwarf, you would not provoke an attack of opportunity. So it's up to you.
Yeah,
You're
no, I think I'll stay
flanking
there.
at this point. Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, never mind. I don't think there's anything I can do bonus right now. So I will leave it there with one huffy dwarf.
Yeah, but yeah, so you are able to rake the axe across the back of her legs, but not too deep. She's able to move forward, very close to Yoggy Bear, but is able to evade getting cut down too hard.
Is this the first combat that Dalen's been in since the cave?
Maybe? Yeah, because I think the only other combat was the sewer.
Damn. Okay, so it's just hubris. Because last time he like pole vaulted.
Yeah. Yeah, the gymnastics front forward flip in a crevice, basically. Yeah.
Not quite as graceful. Yeah, that's
right. Okay, so as you cut across, it is the half elf's turn, the one by Val. Oh man, what the hell would he do in this situation? Because he's got a bow. He does have a sword against his hip.
Loser with a bow. Close combat.
I know.
Yeah, not great.
I like to imagine he says that out loud.
Yeah, you see him kind of wildly. Because his original aim was down. Yeah, loser with the bow.
He's having flashbacks to fighter school, like, you chose the bow. What a loser. I'll show you guys. I'm going to be the best person with a bow ever. 10 years later.
He's so confident because he had like half cover behind that box and everything, and now he's got an armored paladin in his face. He is gonna take a step back, which allows an attack of opportunity.
Wait. Okay. Attack of opportunity is reaction, right?
Yes.
And there's a low. Would Val? Trying to think. I'm guessing there's a low chance that the other two are gonna come running back. So yeah, I'll take the attack. I'll do it.
They've got a lot in front of them. Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and roll your attack.
And this is a normal attack, right?
Yeah, just single roll unless you have advantage some other way.
Nope.
Yeah, it's just a regular sword attack or whatever weapon you have. You can shield bash him if you want.
Pretty good. Well, wait, what's? No, I want this to be lethal. So that's 18.
Okay.
To hit.
That will definitely hit.
Yay.
Damn, get him.
I thought it was 18 damage at first. I was like,
no, that's not physically possible.
But no, 18 attack will definitely hit.
Yet, for now. Wait! Oh, I'm a fucking dumbass. Hold on. I have
Yeah,
advantage.
I'd be impressed. I'd be.
Sorry, hold on. I have advantage because I have my vow of enmity on him. And that was worse.
Oh,
so
right.
It's,
That was
it's
the whole
still,
point of
it's
that,
an
yeah.
18. It's an 18 still. It's fine. So
Okay.
then that is.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Do I? Yeah, you had your strength modifier for damage. God, it's been a long time
roll a
since
one.
I've played as a player.
Damage.
Yep, that's total 4. 4 damage.
Woo! We're rolling
Total-
high today.
Woo!
A total of
Rolling
4.
high.
Correct. Yes.
4 damage.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Yeah. So you land, but as he's stepping backwards nimbly, you only get a cut across his because he crosses left arm. So it sinks fairly deep, but it's not
Yeah,
a terribly damaging wound.
I'm really sorry. This ping is fucking killing me, man.
No, you're okay. We're making it work.
You're doing better than I feel like you're doing better than I did last Dicna.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was a
I
big
don't
problem.
know.
Wasn't it? I mean, my Discord was failing multiple times. One of the recent sessions as
right.
well. So
Because that was, we were in the middle of the conversation with Iverta that was important to your character, and you kept.
yeah, yeah,
out.
I just disappeared.
Oh boy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bren was daydreaming.
Yep.
All right, so as he takes a step back, he's gonna knock and quickly fire 2 attacks using the multi-attack.
Why
So
do they
2
all
longbow
have multi-attack? What the
arrows.
fuck?
Yeah, that's like basically the thug. I'll tell you how I made these characters afterwards. But rolled pretty poorly. An 11 and a 15.
Cool. My armor class is
On
18,
young?
so.
Oh, Val.
This is on Val.
Sorry, I heard Yogg.
Yeah,
I was like
my-
half zoning out. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no.
Damn. Nope, my AC is 18, so neither
So,
of those
what-
hit.
Wait,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
18?
Yeah, 'cause I
Oh,
have
with
a
your shield,
shield.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Healed up, heavy
I
armor.
I mean, this is what Val's supposed
I
to
mean,
do.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
literally her job.
This is the reason that Codex survived the Goblin Cave.
Yes.
Was that
Yes.
IC? So.
Yup. Well, if
I,
I
knew,
had,
I knew it was
if
better than
I-
mine. It was 17, but I forgot
Well,
about the shield.
if
Because mine's 16. I was like,
decided-
damn.
if I decided
Yeah.
to do Shield of Faith, I can get it up to 20. But I have to spend a spell slot
Jeez.
for that, so.
Yeah.
You have
Alright,
one,
so-
right?
Oh, I have 1.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you need spells for right now?
Oh, nothing.
You don't.
So as he steps back, takes the slash across the arm, he kind of falters for a second, takes a first shot, just strikes clean, pings off of your chest plate. As he aims higher to go for the head, you're able to pull up the shield and deflect it, shattering the arrow. He's literally backed in the corner, and he's readying another arrow, getting ready. But that's the end of his turn. It's now the dwarf. I personally can't speak from experience on if I would attack a giant bear that appeared in front of me, or someone that just slashed across the back of my legs and is a much smaller target. So evens Yogg, odds Dalen. That's a 3. So she is going to make her multi-attack against Dalen. 2 mace attacks. Both are 16.
No! Damn, I should have had a shield.
AC is 16, right?
Yeah.
God,
real
you
good
guys,
at being
please don't
consistent.
die. I can't help
So that's 3 damage on the first, 5 on the next, so 8 total. Bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Wait, a spear does bludgeoning damage?
Or sorry, oh right. Shit, I'm looking at the fucking mace. Hold on,
Just hit you with the
diverse.
butt of the spear.
Right, I have to re-roll those because they're D8s, not D6s. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh no! Oh fuck! I'm sorry.
Thank you.
It could have just—it's the same number. Those are the same possible rolls for.
No, mace is a
D8.
D6. Oh. No, so it was a 5 and a 3, which is a 7 and a 5, so 12 damage across the 2 spear attacks. As she manages to find some weak points. One goes low and hits basically at the knee, and then the other cuts across and grazes across your neck. Not terribly deep, but enough to
Wait a
open
minute.
up a pretty sizable wound.
My neck, like, on the side or, like, on the front?
No,
No, this is important.
wherever it would be kind of like the side just below the ear.
Okay.
So like not your jugular.
She's trying to give
Listen.
you ear piercing.
Oh, you're worried about the beard, aren't you?
I'm worried about the beard.
Oh my god.
Fair.
So maybe a little bit of the sideburn, but not enough to be terribly noticeable. It's thick enough. You can comb it and fix it up.
You got a cool scar. Like a slit
I imagine
eyebrow.
if I'd rolled only for 1 damage, it would have been the beard damage, and that would have been way more disappointing and frustrating
man.
for Dalen.
I
1
would've
point of
pissed.
ego damage to a braid being sawn off.
That may as well be like 40 points of damage. I mean,
That's a pretty sharp spear then. Goddamn.
All right, so she kind of recoils back and is trying to keep an eye on both the bear and you, Dalen. But that's the end of her turn. Val, what would you like to do?
Oh boy, that's a good goddamn question. I guess, how bad does Trap look? Like, I know he's down. Like, is it really bad?
There's a lot of blood. I mean, now it's coming from his stomach, so like you can see the wound. The original wound was to his neck. There's a significant amount of blood there, but that bleeding has stopped. However, he's now he's unconscious. He's not completely, or he doesn't seem dead, but he's starting to turn pale.
Well, I guess
as
Hunter's
there's
Mark.
still blood gushing out of his stomach.
Hunter's Mark is still up, right?
I think,
Because technically,
yeah.
Because Val hasn't.
Technically, he's
taken any
unconscious, not
damage.
dead.
So, yeah. But I guess, wait, isn't it? Hold on, let me review the. Because it might be 0
Yeah,
hit
this-
points.
Oh, right.
Yeah, when it drops to 0
'Cause, yeah,
hit
it's-
points. So it would have dropped
Ah.
before.
Okay. Right,
That's
so
fine.
we'll say you can recast it with a bonus
Oh,
if you want.
I know exactly where he is.
Well, I'm saying you can recast it to get a damage boost.
Oh, yeah.
on someone
yeah,
else.
Yeah. Well, okay. My next question.
You don't have to. You can put it on trap and get bonus
I
damage
know.
and finish them off.
No. No. Oh, God. Time to become an Oathbreaker. Let's go. Hit a man while he's down. An unarmed man while he's down.
Yeah, bleeding out that you were
It's
supposed
fine.
to
Already
It's fine.
half
Just go with
dead.
it.
get the easy kills for the EXP.
We'll say he
No.
is a suspect.
You
Yeah.
said
What if I were
Read that.
what if I were to tell you you'd level up if you killed him?
Oh,
Oh.
damn. But and become an
Well.
Oathbreaker? I don't know. Val's. It's
That's
been
a-
like 3 days.
Evil
Listen-
paladin.
Evil Paladin.
Listen,
This is Val's
I don't know. That's a pretty
corruption arc.
juicy. That's a pretty juicy carrot that's being dangled in front of us right
Yeah,
now.
corruption arc.
Is it worth it?
Okay. Okay, but I do have a technical question.
Yeah.
How many hit points would it take to, like, stabilize him? Theoretically, just one.
Just one.
Right?
Yeah. So you can stabilize them with, I believe, a medicine check, but that you can't really do that in the
I
middle
was
of
thinking
battle.
about using lay on hands. I have 15.
A single point of lay on hands would bring him to consciousness with 1 hit point. Yeah. Because you don't delve. Your health just goes to 0. You don't
Yeah.
go to negative however much you took damage. So yeah, 1 hit point will bring him to 1 and alive and stable and conscious.
I'm just debating how many hit points does he have? Is it like a guard or is it more like a PC stat block? Would I know that? Can I know that?
I'll give you a perception check, I guess.
Okay, just because I don't want to waste all of them on him, but I also like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Is it perception?
Yeah, and you kind of already profiled him when you were following him. Sorry, what was that?
14.
14. He's young, he's kind of thin, but he's still a soldier, so he does still have some hardiness to him. Putting that into like D&D terms, he's definitely more than like 4 or 5 hit points.
Great.
He's not necessarily a tank, but yeah, he can take some hits. It's just he took a throat being slit and a stomach wound when he was on the verge of death already. So
Yeah, it's. I think Val understands what he's going through.
so yeah, he's like he's a low-ranking soldier,
Okay, I guess I will.
and you kind of knew that anyways. Yeah.
That sounds so derogatory.
It did, it really did.
Soldier.
Well, you gotta yeah.
Is this how Val's soldier background comes into play?
Yeah, there you go. Should give me
Okay,
advantage on the perception.
Oh god, I will give him 5 hit points from
Okay.
my hands.
And I guess he's still he's a little bit more guard than soldier if we're getting really technical, but
Yeah.
he's he's some form of military trained.
Yeah.
But you said 5?
Yes.
Okay. So you reach down and put your hand either I assume
God, I guess I
physically
have
touching
to-
him.
I guess I
Yeah,
technically
right on the
have
wound.
to drop a weapon. I guess I can.
Depends on if you carry your shield or if it's mounted,
Oh, it's not.
and how strong you are.
I
I'd
gotta
say-
be able
I
to
mean,
touch him
Val has a
anyways.
16 strength.
No, I'd
just
say
drop-
you can.
Just drop the weapon on
No,
top of Traff,
no.
touch him, and then pick up the weapon.
Reopen Yogg's healing.
You could put the
suture.
shield on top of him, and it would shield him.
Oh,
actually-
yeah.
Well, actually, I have a fighting style that lets me kind of do that.
Oh yeah, you
I
do.
do.
The fighting style of putting
Protection.
your shield on an unconscious person.
Yeah. Actually, no. Actually, dead ass. That is. Hold on.
It's basically it.
Dead
You
ass.
just
That
use
is my
shield
fighting
as
style.
yeah.
You've used it on me before.
Yes, and on
Yeah,
Codex.
and on Codex.
And Yogg,
Yeah.
actually, I think.
That was the mechanic for the Goblin Cave that helped him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what saved him. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why.
I'll say
she
you don't
ran-
need to.
I was gonna say that's why she ran directly into the fray this time.
Right.
Yeah, totally.
I'll say you don't need to drop a weapon for lay on hands. You just have to like touch them. I'd say you can, or if you want to say from a flavor standpoint, you can set the blade down and very quickly pick it up. Like I'll consider it a
Yeah.
free action in this scenario. Like casting spells, I don't think that should be for something as simple as lay on hands. I don't think you need to put a weapon down
Okay.
from an action economy sense, anyways.
I like to personally imagine that a lot of touch spells are like if you're in like the immediate vicinity of the person or like within like you can touch them, it's pretty much casting distance then.
Yeah, and it's like a bonus action too, so it's not like it's a long,
Actually,
intricate thing.
This is an action.
Oh, this is an action.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why I
shit.
couldn't do it last
Well,
turn.
that's still
Hold on.
Well,
that's true.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So is he's awake then, right?
Yeah. So you see his eyes yet again. He's still very pale, but you see him with a quick, sharp gasp. His eyes open up. He kind of sits up a bit. He's still prone for the sake of rules, but he's alive and he's looking a little better than what Yogg was able to do to him. Slightly, I guess, by 1 hit point. So I guess it's
Wow,
not that
that's a little
noticeable.
necessary.
Well, I was thinking for some reason I thought he was at 1 hit point, but he was at 4. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
This
But
guy's
now he's at 5, so he's better. He's
he
fixed.
is way better.
I want to, I guess, as he wakes up, I want to tell him, it's gonna be okay. Stay down.
Okay. Make a, for the hell of it, make a
God.
either persuasion or intimidation, depending on how you want to do that. Because this guy just came back to life for the second time in 6 seconds, so he's a little
Am
bit of cutting
I-
through the fog here.
Am I allowed to use my strength for intimidation?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna.
I think
do
especially
that.
for this, yeah, this is just
if I'm
pure
proficient-
getting a message through.
If I'm proficient in it and I use strength, the proficiency bonus still counts, right?
If you're proficient,
I'm proficient.
oh yeah, yeah,
in-
Yes.
Okay, okay.
you're proficient in
Oh,
intimidation.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
kind
yeah.
of mid anyway. I rolled a 9, so that's a 14 total.
Okay, all right.
Not bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Okay. No, you see that he's kind of wildly looking around as he initially comes up out of this, and then as you're saying that, he locks eyes with you, and he's still got a look of confusion, but then it's, I wouldn't say replaced, but you do see a look of agreement come through, and he kind of nods and still frantically scanning around trying to figure out what the hell's going on, but he seems like it seems like it took hold.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna protect him.
This poor guy got so many X's and zeros on his line on my piece of
God.
paper from going unconscious.
No! I feel so bad. I feel so bad for this man.
I don't.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's complicated.
I mean, we may have inadvertently caused a lot more suffering than was necessary.
Yeah.
We did.
Possibly.
What did we do?
raise him just to get stabbed.
He's
Oh,
fine
it
now.
kept
He'll
him
be okay
alive,
now.
Yeah, you
didn't
could have
it?
left him unconscious for like 10 seconds. and he
Someone
might
left
have-
him bleeding out.
Yeah, I don't think
This will
Val
be
would have let you guys
conversation
do
for
that,
the
though.
for the quadruple date. Y'all can talk about this
God.
tomorrow night.
Great.
That's a big, that's a
Oh,
good talking point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, Val. What else would you like to do?
I think that's all I can
So you got movement and
do.
a bonus action.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
protect him for the rest of the... I'm just gonna stand over him.
Okay. So kind of. Oh, like trying
Like standing
between
in
him and the
him
archer.
And this archer, and then keeping an eye out just to make sure the other two don't come running back.
Okay. I'd say if you, not that it's should make a big difference, but if you move once, you can either move one square down or get like in the archer's face.
Oh.
Both would kind of give Traff a little bit of, I'd consider it like half cover.
If I did that.
Yeah, I'd say that's
Okay,
more so in the
that's
line
fine.
of, yeah, I'd say that provides him half cover if this guy tries to go for
I
it.
think for my fighting style, it doesn't technically matter, but I will take cover for him.
Okay, can you use the fighting style
It's
as an
just
action?
whenever
Oh, reaction.
it's a
I see.
reaction. If
reaction.
someone tries to attack
Gotcha.
him, I can impose
Yeah,
disadvantage. But it's
I
just
gotcha.
within
Okay.
5 feet, so it doesn't really matter where
I see.
I'm at. But I'll do
Okay.
what you said. That sounds good. That works. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're a larger target with bulky armor and a shield, so it's going to be harder to hit a prone target. Which, yeah. Okay. Anything else? Is that the end of your turn?
That's it.
Okay. Top of the round, it's Brenden. Yeah.
I just super quick question, really quick.
Yeah.
This isn't really related, but it kind of is. Was it different in 3.5? Couldn't you actually go negative in 3.5? Or am
Yes.
I like totally okay? All right.
No, you can
'Cause
go
you were-
negative.
You had unconscious, but if you went so far, I think it was if you went to your
It was
max hit points
automatic.
negative, it was an auto death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
they simplified so much of the minutia of 3.5,
Yeah.
which I didn't hate, but it did make things way more streamlined.
Yeah, it's not
Mhm.
negative now, but I think if you take twice your number of max hit points while you're down, you die. It's like instant death.
That might be what it is.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something similar where there is a threshold for instant death
Mm-hmm.
in 5e as well.
But I think it's twice your max.
It has to be
health.
like one. It has to be like one hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not cumulative, it's a
So
single
it's
hit.
it's
Yeah.
when damage reduces you to 0, and there's damage remaining. You die if the remaining damage equals or exceeds your hit point max.
Mm,
Brutal.
equals.
Yep.
Damn. That
Yep.
sucks.
Yeah.
Good thing we're all pace here.
Yeah. You guys are fine.
Yeah.
We're okay. Everything's fine.
Yeah. As long as Yogg's a bear, we're good.
It's okay. It's gonna be fine.
All right, so it's Brendan's turn. He is gonna continue to lay there. He is gonna unsheath a longsword, but just to kind of have it in his hand, just in case. But he's kind of scanning, getting his bearings, recognizing that there's a large bear in the alleyway that he can only see like half of, and there's a scuffle going on there as well as a closer one behind him between Val and the bowman. But he is remaining prone, but just getting that sword out just to have. It's almost like a comfort at this point, but okay. It is now Orc's turn. I mean, he hasn't been attacked by the bear. It's a target. He's gonna go double attack on the on Yog bear. Where I want to make sure I get this right. He hasn't even been attacked yet. This Orc is feeling good. Yeah. That's a nat 1, but also a.
Does he drop his weapon?
He does
Is that
not.
Is that a critical fail? Is
It
that a
just
critical
comically
fail?
slips through his hands into his head.
Wow, that's crazy how that works.
The second attack, I rolled 2 d20s at the same time. I don't know which was first,
Right.
anyways, but it was a 18 to hit. Yog.
18 will hit. Yep.
1d6 plus 2. 5 damage. So the first one, he's able to crash down and sinks into your shoulder. The spiked mace. sinking in. As he rips it out and pulls it back, it clatters against the wall behind him and takes out some chunks of brick, but he's not able to land with the second attack. Seems to kind of surprise him a bit with this close proximity in this alleyway. He's kind of wedged up with it, between you, the dwarf next to him, and the wall. He's kind of in a cramped position with his size, as is Yogg. But that's going to be the end of his turn. He's got nothing to do but that. Yogg, you're up.
Yogg doesn't really seem hurt by the attack.
Okay.
Yogg's in fact pretty pissed off, and Yogg is staring down this dwarf that just hurt Yogg's friend. It hurt Yogg, yes, but hurt Yogg's friend, and that makes Yogg very angry. And Yogg's eyes kind of glint, and Yogg snarls, and Yogg goes into a rage.
Okay.
Yogg is a very angry bear. Yogg is very angry, like
do we need more eyebrows?
His picnic basket, more furrows. And Yogg is going to attack the dwarf. Yogg will have advantage.
Yeah, you would get advantage from flanking as well, for what it's worth.
Yogg may not need it. Yogg did kind of need it. 23 to hit on the bite.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
That is, where is the damage? Did I close it? Am I dumb? Am I that dumb? I am. Give me a second. I closed my bear page.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. 10 damage.
Oof. Okay, yeah, that's enough. What was that? That was the bite attack?
Yeah, that was the bite.
Yeah. So this dwarf has, kind of come back from landing a couple strikes into Dalen, and as she kind of turns around grinning, just kind of getting her surroundings, you're able to lunge forward and just latch on to her thick throat with that, bit of a beard stubble there on her, and you're able to just cleave it in half and just yank it out, and she just immediately falls, gurgling. Not that Yogg can hear that through the rage in his ears, but yeah, that dwarf is very much dead at this point.
Okay, I cannot move the bear token.
Oh shit! Yeah, give me 1 second. I thought I had changed that, but I guess
I just
not.
realized the little frowny face doesn't quite line up with his mouth, so it kind of looks like he has a mustache.
Little Fumanchu.
Wait,
Oh, there we go.
He's
Sorry.
He's okay now.
There we go.
Yeah, I accidentally gave Val the bear token control.
There we
My
go.
bad.
Oh, great.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Becky, you could have been a bear.
I
know
don't
yeah.
think she could.
Yogg, kind of like this. How Yogg is mad. Yogg doesn't even eat
Ooh.
the bit of meat in Yogg's mouth. Yogg just spits it on the floor,
Okay.
turns his face towards the orc, and takes a 5-foot step to block the alleyway completely.
Okay.
And then
5-foot step.
makes for a bear. It's more like a lumber, a very angry lumber.
a barrel roll, if you will.
And then an 18 to hit with a claw.
Oh, that definitely hits. This guy's not very well
shit.
armored.
Wonderful. Love it, dude. Wow, that is almost max damage.
Okay.
That is 14 damage, slashing damage.
Okay.
Whoa.
14. All right, he's still standing. Because he's a big half orc. He's got some health, but this catches him by surprise. This is a claw across the side of the face, almost catches the eye, and then another one rakes across his chest, digging through the maybe a kind of cheaper leather armor. As you're seeing blood pour from multiple wounds as your claws landed there. He's still got a look of intensity. He's still got a look of being in this fight, but the smile is gone.
The
The fight got a little
smugness.
more real for him. Yeah. The smugness
actually,
has dropped
sorry. Add 2 more damage to that. Sorry,
Okay.
I forgot about the rage damage.
Oh, yep.
I always forget there's an extra 2 rage damage there.
Okay.
So technically, there was an extra 2 damage on the dwarf as well.
Okay, I will note that.
She's like
Good.
extra dead.
Yeah. The body just twitches a little bit out of nowhere. All right, so yeah, this guy's pretty hurt. He's still got some fight in him, but that took a lot of it out of him. Anything else you want to do?
That's all Yogg needs to do.
That's fair. Dalen, you're up.
So really quick, I just want to relay a little tale, because that dwarf incident was very funny to me. Like, imagining her just, like, stabbing me and being all smug and then turning around, and just that moment of realization.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have turned the back to the bear.
No, probably not.
So I don't know how familiar anyone is with Halo 1 or Blood Gulch.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of hills in there, and the warthogs in Halo 1, the vehicles are very bouncy and floaty. I remember one time I was driving over a hill, not on purpose. I had no idea. I did a jump, and there was this poor player on the other side of the hill. Neither of us saw each other. So when I saw, they like turned and had just enough time, and I don't know. Through the screen, I felt the realization of this player of what was about to happen right before I flattened them, and that just, I thought that was really funny. Yeah.
Nice.
Right. So Dalen's still very frustrated. Not going to say anything. He's just gonna, without skipping a beat, change targets, step forward, and give another. He's gonna go right behind him.
Come. You won't get advantage on the attack, but you can still be there for tactical reasons. It's not flanking anymore.
Yeah, that's fine. Great. Oh, let me switch to normal. Great axe.
14 will hit. Is that 12 damage?
That is 12 damage.
Jesus.
Holy shit, that's so much damage.
Okay. He's still alive. As you just swing aggressively, probably swinging from left to right, so you avoid the wall. You can really put your full oomph into this. It actually lodges into the guy's side. You can hear the bones crack, as well as a large wound opens up and starts to bleed as you wrench the axe out of his side as it was lodged in there a bit. He's still standing, but he's looking very, very rough at this point. Zero smugness now. Anything else you want to do?
Nah, that's all I got.
Okay. It's the half-elf's turn. Let me check something really quick. Yeah, okay. So while he's obviously, kind of engaged in this fight with Val, he can see the carnage that's happening up above in the alleyway and how it's very much not looking good for his friends up there, or at least the people he was here with. He is up against, I don't know how well it comes through on the map, he is up against a door.
No.
The archer is?
Yes. He's going to attempt to shoulder check the door to bust through it. I'm trying to think in my head what this DC of this door would be. I'm thinking probably a 15.
Please roll bad.
He doesn't have great strength. What is his strength? Oh shit, I don't have it written down. All right, let me see if it even matters. That's cocked. He rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
It looked like it was a 13 and might have been enough, but it was kind of cocked in the corner of my thing. Oh yeah, so he rolls a nat 1 and just kind of slips and isn't able to really put a whole lot of force into it. Oh god. So that was his action. He's going to 1, 2, 3. He's gonna move around, so he'll go here. Well, you have to go over that box. Hold on. I'm just trying to think what the conditions to get around, because he wants to try and get to this door over here to try and bust it down. Even though he's not gonna make it there in time, but he can at least get closer to it. Because he sees the alleyway is completely blocked by a large, angry bear with blood covering its mouth. I'll say this is kind of a rough terrain box. So 5, 10, 15, 20. He's kind of ignoring him on the ground, so he'll get 30 feet there, and he's just attempting to make a dash for that door. But he uses action on the first door, so he can't dash or do anything, technically. So that's the end of his turn.
Yay.
Val, you're up. Not a great thing for this guy, but he tried.
All right. Yeah.
That's the panic induced of a nat 1, so.
I'm gonna step around Brenden and basically try and
Sure.
bump this guy.
Okay.
And
I'll say it for what it's worth. Not that it really matters. It would be 10 feet to get. It's Brendan's rough terrain since he's like prone, but I mean you've got time.
Brenden's rough terrain.
Basically to avoid just stomping on him and like opening up the stomach or neck wound with your heavy boots. Yeah. You gotta wait. You gotta spend a little time just being careful on him. But yeah.
Okay,
but yeah.
I guess I'm gonna attack this guy because he's trying to flee now.
Yeah.
No mercy. Oh yeah, and I have advantage. I forgot. Yeah.
Right.
Love this. Love using my paladin abilities. Oh, and that's pretty damn good too.
Okay.
That is a 19 plus 5.
That definitely hits. Oh Jesus, yes, that
20,
hits.
yeah.
That's almost double his AC.
Fuck this guy. And that's 7 damage.
7? Okay, he's still up.
Kind of mid.
But that's a pretty significant blow to him. Just doing a straight shot into it sinks into the kind of the rib cage side, so probably avoided most of the major organs, but as you wrench it out, a lot of blood is pouring out as he stumbles and staggers from this hit. He's just wildly looking around trying to find an exit strategy here, but he is still standing. Yeah, because you never... Okay. Because you don't get bonus damage or anything, just to the advantage on the attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to do? You got a little bit of movement.
I don't know. Well, he kind of failed at the other door, so I guess I'll stay right here.
Okay.
I think I'm close enough to Brenden, or I could still help.
Yeah, you're still within the 5 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he could try the other door, but he just failed so utterly that kind of panicked. So.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I have. Hold on. Oh, Shields of Faith is a bonus action. But I think I might reserve my spell slot. I only have 1 left, so.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay. Got it. So top of the round. Now it's Brenden.
Can he like stand up? I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you told him to
stay down. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me make a roll for him, because he's gonna attack this guy. It's just a matter of if he's gonna truly listen to what you said, or if he's gonna understand that you two have like the superiority in the situation. Well, actually, no. He's a soldier. He's had enough. I mean, it's 6 seconds, but like,
soldier
I would expect any of you guys.
Connection.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'll say at this point, seeing what's happening, seeing this guy is bleeding, he's wild-eyed. Brendan's gonna stand up.
Yay, my soldier background finally comes into play.
It connected.
Wow.
What's a longsword attack? 1d8 damage?
Well, actually, it depends. Is it one hand or two hand?
It'd be two-handed.
That's a d10.
It's d10?
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, and it's... Oh, right, yeah. So it's just a standard proficiency plus strength plus attack roll. Okay, I'm gonna see what this roll is. Okay, yeah, he rolled a nat 16, so that definitely hits. There's d10. How many hit points does this guy have? Okay, yeah, that's enough. Yeah, so as Brenden kind of stands up, as this guy's kind of wild-eyed looking around, no words, but he's just gonna swing across and just decapitates the half-elf with a clean strike for, I think it would have been 8 points of damage. And the guy just crumples to the ground naturally.
He got the Skyrim kill cam?
He did. Everything slowed down for you guys.
It's perfect because we have.
He's also lost a lot of blood, so things are not moving quickly for him right now.
It's perfect because of the Skyrim combat music.
Exactly. There we go. And as he's still breathing heavy. He's obviously not in great shape, but he just looks at you, Val, and just gives a, solid nod of respect. And then just kind of he's still very pale. He's still got a lot of blood all over his face and body. But you do have a bit of a moment there. It is the orc's turn. I'm gonna say he's just gonna go kind of in a frenzy. He's gonna attack Yogg once and Dalen once. He doesn't have any of his advantage anymore. First attack against Yogg. That's a 4 naturally. That's not gonna hit.
Nope.
Against Dalen, that's a nat 1. So yeah, he's just swinging blindly at this point. He's just it's just frantic. It's panic. You guys are. It's so easy to just kind of backstep a bit. He's kind of more just keeping a little bit of space between you and him with that mace. Very easy to dodge. But yeah, that's all he's got. Yogg, you're up.
Woo! Does Yogg need to move to get advantage, or is this
Technically, yeah, you have to sidestep back again.
okay?
Happy Yogg.
Happy Yogg as Yogg.
Full barrage.
Yeah, let's go bite.
Sure. Advantage.
With advantage, which Yogg needed. I'm gonna guess a 10 misses though.
Just barely.
Wow, that's
Whopping
crazy.
AC of 11.
That's
It's your next
crazy.
mod with basic leather armor.
Let's go with the claws then. Okay, that'll hit. 22. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And then 9 damage.
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, so the first, as he's kind of swinging that mace, you have to kind of be a little, you're going for the bite, but he's frantically swinging that mace around, so you have to duck to avoid his strike with the bite, but then as you raise up with the claws, how do you want to do this?
Yogg's pretty pissed. Yogg's pretty mad at this point. I feel like this is brutal. Like, this is not like a clean kill at all. Blood is going to get everywhere.
Just
Like,
eviscerating.
I'm thinking full on like claw, and then like almost like a rend. Like rends like the chest into pieces.
Oof. Yeah. So yeah, this guy's kind of, it's probably kind of similar to how the dwarf fared, because again, this guy's swinging frantically, excuse me. So as he swings at Yogg to back you up with your bite, he's swinging back at Dalen to keep him at bay. And as he turns around, you're already right there with your claws, like basically right at his chest with them right together. So you just latch in, tearing through the armor, tearing through the bone, the sinew, the flesh, and his eyes go wide. You pause for a second to just take that look in, and then as you expand your arms out with full force, he just splatters everywhere. Just absolutely disgusting. It still gets on Dalen even.
Eviscerated.
Yeah, it's just covering the walls at this point. Yeah.
Yogg doesn't even roar. Yogg just kind of gives like a very satisfied huff.
Sure. Okay. So with that, Brenden turns on you. No, I'm kidding. So we relax and we're out of initiative order. I will change the music back. But yeah, so there's a calmness. That's thank you. That's kind of for better or for worse, like how do I want to say? Highlighted, I guess, by you guys as you settle, as the adrenaline starts to drop, as your breathing starts to regulate. You hear the familiar sounds of the music coming from the bar next door, because there wasn't a whole lot of yelling or screaming. The deaths.
Man, they booked the cantina van tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe we should go there for the date.
Yeah, the scene of the crimes.
Actually,
And this is
did we get the
where we
name of
killed this
bar?
guy.
Yeah. Remember that story we were telling you about?
Did we get the name of this bar?
I would say you did not, no,
Okay.
because you were kind of focused on other things.
Okay.
It is
And I
not
also
in my
don't have
notes.
We
Yeah.
shall name it this bar.
God damn.
This bar.
On a more important note, how does Traff look?
I mean, he's stable. He looks better than Yogg did before Yogg shifted to bear form. I assume, because he's got 5 hit points. He still has your 5 hit point. I guess I can say this way.
That is slightly better than Yogg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yogg had 4, by the way. That's the
Jeez.
there's the reveal. Yogg had 4 hit points before turning into a bear. It was close.
Yeah,
I
that's very
wondered.
close. Because those rolls did not go well on the damage. The hits obviously did, but yeah. But yeah, so Brenden, he's not looking great, but he's definitely stable. I mean, I would say you kind of get the breaking the fourth wall because you know he was at basically death's door and you gave him 5 hit points worth, so he's at 5 HP.
Is he still drunk? Wait. That's actually a good question, because would lay on hands negate his drunkenness?
Yeah, I've always seen it as like a not healing, but the like removing poison is how you would remove drunkenness. What is that? What's the other like clerical spell?
You can do it with lay on hands, can't you?
Yeah, you can do it with lay on hands.
Does lay on
It's
hands
5
do
hit
disease?
points, but I think you technically have to like focus on that.
Yeah, you have to specifically say that that's a thing. It's
Oh yeah. It's not cure disease. There's like a specific spell
remove,
for like
remove poison. Is that what it's called?
maybe.
I think there's
Yeah,
something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, but what I would say is with the adrenaline and the amount of blood that was affected by alcohol is now on the ground and was probably presumably
in him
replaced
anymore.
by I would say he's sober.
Damn, that kind of sucks.
He's got the adrenaline drop at this point, but yeah, so he's still a little wobbly, but you're probably thinking that's more from the blood loss than the alcohol.
Lesser restoration.
Yes, that's what it was.
Got
I knew it was like something specific.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remove disease, blind, deaf, paralysis, or poison.
Yeah. Clerics need a whole spell to do that, and I could just do it with
yeah, right.
lay on hands from level 1.
Noobs.
Yep.
Yeah. So what I will say, as we kind of gather here, we want to take a quick break since we've been going for almost 2 hours.
I do need to
Damn
pee.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
out
guys
of
can think about what you want to say.
Fine, we can wait till
Yeah, I know.
RP.
This is a good spot to pause, and then we can
Yeah,
actually
that's
properly RP without a break halfway through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if you guys were gonna get to them because I didn't expect. We'll talk about it when we come back from break. So,
Yeah.
we'll say 28 after.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
See you in a minute.
Oh my god. Side note for the recording. I just noticed that apparently I've been recording my audio off of my earbud microphone this entire time. I just switched it to my actual microphone. I am so sorry, everyone. Whoever listens to this back. Holy shit, let me check. Hold on. Is it right on Discord, though? Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't... I thought I switched it over, but Discord's fine. But oh my god, I thought I switched it over, but apparently not, so I apologize for the previous, 1 hour and 38 minutes of this recording for my likely god-awful audio. But anyway, that should be fixed now.
Hello.
I'm back.
Hey. I think it's me so far. Hey.
Wow. We're on time and everyone else is late.
I know. Imagine.
I have returned.
Oh my God, is Grim gonna be the only late one?
Wait a minute.
Typical.
Is this a ping spike?
It could just be.
Oh,
They're probably
could be a pink
cursing
spike.
us out right now.
No. No, I'm just gonna assume it's the former. Yeah, it seems like it's doing relatively okay for them, but
Yeah, it got better towards the end of the fight too. It seemed pretty clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Egregiously.
Oh, you guys made that real close, guys.
Yeah,
Not really.
that was...
It was close until Yogg turned into a bear.
Yeah.
If
Yeah, then
Yogg
they
had
stopped
gone
rolling
down,
as well.
yeah, if Yogg had gone down before turning into a bear, things might have gotten a little.
Would have been really bad.
I swear to God, if you would have died,
that was the pivotal moment.
if you would have
Hey,
died
Welcome back.
here,
Yeah, we would
okay.
have.
So you know how my internet has been rubber banding, like all night.
Sure.
No.
Apparently, that's not the
Has it?
least. That's not the most. I guess that's not the most of my worries right now. Apparently, the first hour and a half of this recording, I have been recording off of my earbud microphone instead of my actual microphone on OBS. So whenever I've been muting,
We probably sound crunchy.
So
I don't
So
know.
it's a really good thing that I recorded audio today.
Well, you see, you guys can't tell the difference because I had it set correctly on Discord, but apparently on OBS, I swear to God, I thought I set it to like my microphone because I have to reset it every now and again. I swear to God, it was supposed to default to my microphone, my actual nice microphone. Nope. So we'll see. So you know, I've been muting.
On you.
I've been muting whenever I'm not talking to try and help the rubber banding. And apparently I've not actually been muting on OBS. I've been muting on Discord, but not on OBS. So we'll see.
Nice.
This is fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting. That's
Yep.
you know, I'm excited for it.
It's great. I am not ready for the horror. But
Gonna learn how to edit videos.
oh God, I can do it. I just don't like to. It's not fun.
Yeah, it's so easy,
It's
though.
a bit of a pain, isn't it?
It's like
I mean, if it's synced up since you guys started the recording at the same time, it won't be too bad.
Yeah, I know how to use DaVinci Resolve. It's just I don't want to. Man, I swear to God, if you guys had fucking died in this alleyway, I would have murdered you again.
Wow. We went through a tough battle. And Val's cursing at us.
Val got to deal with the archer.
I don't
and
have...
got to deal with the tanks.
You guys.
I don't have enough...
Not Val. You guys.
I don't have enough
Val
healing to help everyone. No, she didn't. But I don't have enough healing to help everyone because I had to burn my spell slots to track this guy in the first place.
Yeah.
This is becoming typical for Val.
I know! And this is horrible. This
Val
is like...
not really taking any damage, and everybody around Val taking damage.
Well, except for the Goblin
the
cave. Yeah, it's kind of been worse since then.
Traumatizing, honestly.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Val's having a hard time right now. It's...
Also, the cave was your last significant fight, too. Because the sewer was basically just Yogg.
I wasn't going to say that, but...
I mean, she still had a heart attack when it was just Yogg.
But again,
literally just Yogg.
Yeah, right, exactly. And you guys just hopelessly watching.
Oh my god. Oh god damn it. My ping.
Maybe this is Val's true calling, supervisor.
Oh no, guys.
You
guys don't know yet, but the ping is bad.
I guess pretty typically military, let's be real here.
That's true, yeah.
Okay, hold on. God, you guys can't hear me.
So like, the stat blocks for these guys, like one was a literal thug. It's like in the back of the handbook. Which I think is what is their challenge is 1/2.
Yep.
The archer was a scout. Their challenge is 1/2. And then just to be kind of different, I basically just utilized the dwarf as a knoll, like a single regular knoll. I just swapped out. They have a feature about their bite, like if they run and bite or something, and I just swapped that for multi-attack since the other two had it. And that was also a 1/2.
Can you guys hear me again?
It's perfect for these NPCs.
Oh, I heard that.
Can you hear me again?
I don't know what you were saying before that.
I hit the 5,000 millisecond ping again. So I've switched to my hotspot.
High score.
Yay! Second time tonight. So I'm on my hotspot now.
Do you think watching the activity is making it worse? Or was?
I don't think so. It was fine. It was fucking fine. Like, I was doing like 70 milliseconds average.
Yeah, the back half of the fight, you were like clear.
Yeah, and then now it's fucking shit again.
Are you having issues with this with just Discord, or is it like all of your internet? Like if you go on Google right now,
it's the entire internet. Like I can see, so I have like the Twitch docs on OBS, and they keep like dropping and reconnecting. So like it's the most notable on Discord right now. I mean I can hear you guys just fine, but I can't talk back. I can talk back on OBS, but I can't talk back over Discord.
Right.
Yeah. Oh my god. Anyway.
Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, so so before, like, I've obviously had this fight kind of set up for a while, and that was pre-Codex leaving, and I was thinking like, oh, I wonder if I should add like another mob or like boost them up since obviously you're only before Codex left. I was thinking maybe add something, and like when he did, I was like, yeah, 3v3 fight, that should be fine. They may not get to Brenden in time anyway, so he won't be able to help. So I'm very glad I didn't.
I think
that would have been a very sad ending to the campaign as an alleyway in Bustling City.
Making that'd be terrible. Making Val choose between healing the friend mission, or healing this unarmed man.
Yeah. And possibly even choosing which friend, given if both Daylin and
that's true.
went down.
Well, she would have enough to stabilize both of them, but then after that, because she's pretty tapped. You still would have had to fight
those two off.
I know, yeah, she's pretty tapped. But yeah, because
that's also what I was thinking. Is you didn't really have much healing left in the tank. Thank God. I mean, I guess Yogg's healing word didn't necessarily help, but it was there if things got worse.
Well, at least it saved him from doing 3 death saves, because that could have gone bad.
But that's the thing, is like, had no idea whether he'd failed or succeeded. So like, it could have easily been, one more failure and he's dead. And so Yogg's like, oh, he's down. Yogg's gonna heal him. And then Yogg got hit, and Yogg forgot about healing. But everything went okay. So
I think it was a hard decision to make, though, on whether we should save him or not. Because, like, I think Captain Othello told us specifically, like, do not engage with him. But at the same time, I feel like, as per Val's oath, I feel like she kind of had to, because he was unarmed as far as they could tell.
Yeah.
So like
he didn't get a chance to get his weapon out.
Yeah, and I feel like that's part of her oath. So it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah. So before we get into it, so it's obviously we've been going for about almost 2 hours. I'm thinking we probably do like this kind of conversation and have a little bit of direction and see how it goes. Is everyone good with that? 'Cause I know we talked about an early session, so I don't know if anybody was wanting to end like now or in the very near vicinity of that.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm fine for the most part. We start getting up to like 2. I'm not gonna be feeling great.
Yeah.
But
okay.
I will go as long as we need to.
Yeah.
We can do.
Yeah.
Oh, you're first, Artie.
I'm sure we'll find a natural stopping point. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, because this could be a natural stopping point.
No,
just if we really wanted to end it.
No, not yet. We can stop before the date. That's fine. I'm fine with pushing that back to next session.
Yeah, that's
fine. But we
not
have to resolve this now.
Okay. But yeah, that was tough. Anyways, so, and it's also funny too, because the way these guys died, it didn't make a ton of noise. That whole fight was fairly stealthy and quiet given the circumstances. So yeah, they're just having the time of their life in that bar over there. And actually, last thing I'll say, the door to your left that the guy tried to hit, that's unoccupied. The door to the right is like the kitchens to the bar. So if he had slammed against that door, the people in the bar may have come out and like to see what would happen.
Yay!
So it just happened that he was like up against that door and couldn't get through it. But
walk out there and see a bear.
Good thing I blocked him.
Blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he got into that door, it would have involved some
Val
people.
trying to murder this guy.
Yeah, it would have been really interesting.
Woo.
Yeah. So, getting back into it. As you all kind of collect yourselves again, catching your breath, feeling the weight of the wounds that some of you received. And then, he's fully standing up at this point. Again, he's stable. He's going to make it out of this, but he's not looking good. He's very much covered in blood. Zero hiding that. But as you all adrenaline drop, catch your breath, get back to normal. He looks at you, Val. He sheathes his sword. Thank you. Who are you?
Oh God. Yogg, no!
Oh God. Oh jeez. Oh, yeah, he takes a step back quickly against the wall.
Yogg is not raging any longer. Yogg's
rage. You drop the rage. Okay.
Well, it naturally drops when you can no longer attack a hostile.
I'll try to catch Brenden.
Okay, like before he scampers off.
Yeah.
Okay, so kind of.
How are you feeling?
Is this okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Spares with you, right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Because he was unconscious when you shifted, I think.
Yeah, I guess so. I think so.
Probably.
He was either unconscious or barely awake again for the second time. Yeah.
Barely awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't look at me. Look at me. He's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I assess him? How is he doing? Because I don't.
Make a medicine check.
Yeah, because Val didn't see all of the attacks on him.
Yeah.
Not great.
15.
15. Okay.
15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15. 15
So yeah, between what you saw and what you can surmise now, and putting together, context clues, he had his throat slashed. There's a lot of blood there, and you can you can recognize the signs of magical healing, especially for what was effectively a fatal wound. So there's a significant amount of blood centered at the front of his throat, and then he took a stab wound to the stomach. All the bleeding has stopped. He seems by all means stable, and even just in the 30 seconds you guys have kind of gathered and had this conversation, or a minute, however long it's been, you can see the colors starting to return to him. He's not exactly fighting fit right now, but he can definitely, he's he's how Val felt shortly after the goblin fight, once you guys kind of calmed yourself.
Bad.
But yeah, so very bad, but like in the sound mind at least. Just still a bit wide-eyed, but he's not in shock. He's not on death's door per se, but you could take him out with one swift blow if you wanted to.
No! Stop! I mean, Val could probably punch him and he would probably die.
A solid punch, yeah.
Yeah,
would drop him for sure.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem hostile, right?
Make an insight check there,
Well, I'm
Yog.
holding him now, so...
A Yog perspective?
Yog-spective. Damn,
Okay.
Yog.
Yog, very insightful today.
You're
Oh
rolling...
shit, you are.
Yog is better
Killing
at inciting this random guy than he was to Val last session.
Hey, he still succeeded on the insight check. It was just Val was very bad at hiding her feelings at that point. No, this guy definitely does not seem hostile.
Yeah,
he seems a little
we're good.
timid, but yeah, he's not trying to attack.
good.
He's already sheathed his sword. Like when you and Bear Form walked up, he didn't go for his sword. He just tried to get the hell away.
Okay. Had to make
so
sure.
yeah,
You never know.
that's fair. God, if you rolled a nat one, this.
Oh, man. No! Well, Val's
already in
I mean,
killing
Val's
mode.
holding him.
That would have been the protection fighting style. It would have been.
Yeah.
We would have had infighting.
Oh, boy. PvP.
That wasn't just arm
Woo.
wrestling, yeah.
Wow.
But no, he seems scared. He seems still in shock to a degree, not like inconsolable, but yeah, he's been through a lot in the last 30 seconds. He's nearly died twice, and is now being met by two people and a bear that he's never met before. So, so he'll kind of, oh, okay, but yeah, who are you? How did you? What's going on?
My name is Valeth. I'm a Paladin of Althéa. You are really lucky we were outside the bar.
Yeah, thank you. I understand that now.
So who
I-
is this lot then?
I don't
Dalen
know.
kind of points his.
Could we walk and talk, maybe? Can I get you back to a temple?
Yeah, let's not be here anymore, at least. I don't look good. I don't think
No, you don't.
uh,
Neither do
Dalen.
I, if it makes you feel better.
Dang.
Dalen says through like totally caked blood all over
Yeah.
his beard.
Why
and
don't you
face
clean
and shit.
yourself up
Yeah,
before we get
the
onto the
face wound
street?
is definitely kind of falling down. Say that again, Grim. Sorry.
Say to Dalen, why don't you clean yourself up before we get onto the street?
I don't. I only have me scarf. I can't use that.
I'll like toss him. I'll toss him my cloak.
Wait, no one can press a digitate, can they?
No, because our only person who can do
The
that
one
is
person
gone.
who can.
No.
I'll toss you my cloak. It's fine. Get it.
Yoggle
dirty.
look down, looking for a clear piece of fur to like offer Dalen, and there's not. That fur is stained red at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brenden will take off his green cloak and just kind of try and ball it up in the sense that kind of inside out. He's still got some blood on him, but it's at least a little less conspicuous. And he takes a small kind of water skin off his hip and just kind of tries to wash his face off, rinse his face off as best he can, as you guys are doing this and talking about this.
Yog.
I have a really quick. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You can go.
I just had a really quick, like, kind of meta question, I guess, about wild shape in general. Like, so you were 1 HP or 4 HP, basically 1 HP. You're pretty much dead as Yogg. When you go into bear, you have a different health pool. Like, I wonder, I wonder if Yogg still just feels like total shit from like before he transformed, or if he just like is completely like reinvigorated with this new. Just a flavor thing. Just curious.
Yogg is fine right now.
So if he returned back suddenly, just get like really sick and deathly again.
Yeah, I would assume it. Yeah, you feel you inherit the physical traits of the creature, so yeah, I would assume you kind of feel. Obviously, you feel the bear hit points that you lost, but you're not. I get what you're asking, but he's not like inherently feeling the Yogg wounds. The dragon.
Not right now.
I just I thought it, and I was like, I gotta know now.
Yeah.
When Yogg turns back, Yogg will feel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you would feel the mental strain, but not the physical strain.
Mm.
So yeah, you got. I'll say. I mean, you guys all have water skins on you. I would say you're able to, close inspection. People are gonna see some blood. Traff looks pretty bad because it did kind of run through his cloak. Let's see. Actually, what you'd have leather armor, so I'd say you can probably actually do the same thing with the armor as well. So we still got blood on him, but he's not covered anymore, but he's taken his armor off, he's taken the cloak off, and is just carrying it under each arm, and he's cleaned up his face for the most part with the water skin that he was kind of doing his best, rinsing himself off, because at the very least all the blood was fresh. It wasn't really caked on just yet. But I'll say you guys can do, assuming you all want to, you can spend an appropriate amount of time to at least not draw massive amounts of attention.
Dalen will do that. At least to his beard. Maybe not to his armor, but at least to his beard.
Y'all gotta convince Yogg.
Yogg, you might want to turn back. I don't think they'd like a bear on the street.
Yogg looks confused for a second,
and
then kind of looks at Brenden, and then back at Val.
I mean, can you turn into like a cat again or something?
Yogg shakes Yogg's head.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, this is your second charge.
Well, you can't stay here like this. I am not parading a bear back to the temple.
Yogg points a bear paw at Trap.
Is he your pet? Is this how this works?
Yes. Yeah.
Trained?
Mm-hmm. Not very well though, apparently.
Well, I mean, he's at least trained well not to eat people in the streets, right?
As far as I know.
I heard of a bear at the market a few days past. The whole thing.
A different bear.
Yogg,
that was a different bear.
Yogg grins a little bit. Yogg looks proud.
Nope, that was a different bear. It's
strange. Wow.
Make a deception check now.
At disadvantage because Yogg looks proud, probably.
Disadvantage?
I'll say he'll get advantage on his check.
Wait, so do I have disadvantage or regular?
You have a straight roll. Straight deception roll, but Traff gets advantage because he's getting conflicting sources of information.
9.
Yeah, he rolled a nat 11, which I would say at worst is a -1. So, okay, different bear. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it'll be good for us to draw attention with a giant bloodied bear walking through the streets.
Yeah, I don't think it would.
But how did you get him here?
Magic.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
He's not convinced.
Don't let's go. You look like shit.
Well, I know. Okay.
What about this one? And Dalen points to the corpses.
Yogg looks hopeful over at Val.
I'm gonna escort Brenden out of the alley.
Yeah, he'll follow you, just kind of
I'm
taking glances back over his shoulder.
I'm gonna help
Yog
him.
takes that.
I
Yog
don't-
takes that as permission to eat.
She didn't say yes. She did not say yes.
How long do you wait before starting to
But
eat?
Val did not say no either.
I am going to help Brenden walk because I mean, he does look like absolute garbage right now. I want to keep a hand on him at all times.
Okay.
But subtly,
Yeah, he
because,
doesn't-
I'm helping him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he very much notices, but he's not resisting it. He kind of flinches when you first do it, not like a massive amount, but he's not, he's not super against it, I guess, He's not, like, avoiding it. He's kind of maybe slightly begrudgingly accepting it. Yeah, for what it's worth, Yog, just so you know. The half-elf and the half-orc are both wearing leather armor. Kind of cheaper armor. The half-elf's armor is still fairly intact. The orc's armor is pretty much shredded. And the dwarf is in hide armor, so you got a bit of a wrapper around that for.
Cool. I mean, y'all can like,
We
y'all can, like,
should,
use the pause to like kind of strip stuff off of the.
Oh.
Sure.
I was going to say, we should probably loot them, huh? Figure out where
Not
they...
extra clues, just straight
This is
up
not in character. This is out of character.
I'll say Val's halfway down the alley at this point, and Yog is halfway through.
This is
eating
out
his
of
corpse,
character, and I'm now realizing we should probably try and figure out who these people are.
Yog is starting with the dwarf, by the way.
Oh,
Yog
well.
Yog is like
that's the toughest one.
ripping off like
Okay.
Here.
ripping the armor off. Yeah, Yog wants something to chew on right now, so this is
Okay.
It's good. It's good.
Wow, yeah, you have options, hide or leather, the whole range of the cheek line. Maybe we should take a look at one of them. Maybe.
No, stop putting him behind me.
Oh, you want him like side
Yes.
by side? I got you. Okay.
I'm trying to
hold
block
hands.
him from
He
seeing the
goes.
carnage.
Okay. So you guys start to walk to the alley.
Dalen will just like kind of have a peek, like if either of these two as he's leaving like have any bags or anything, just to see, not necessarily looking for stuff to take, just seeing if he can learn who these guys are.
Yeah.
Does that
Make
would that
a-
be perception or investigation? Investigation.
Investigation. Yeah. Investigation's like close up searching for something. Perception's
Yeah.
scanning the area in the vague sense. Woof. Damn. Okay. Could use that in combat, but all right.
Yeah, right.
We only roll well outside of combat. Don't you know that?
Yeah, that's true. You guys are the best RP players of all time and the worst in combat.
Yep.
Except for like random acrobatics rolls and
Except
shit.
when
so.
it's Val. I think Val's the only bad one in combat and out of combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
Val is the bad luck Chuck
Yes. she is.
of this party. Let's be real here.
Val's purpose is to absorb all of the damage and bad so that we can all live happy,
Yes.
good lives.
Yep. Pretty much.
Yeah, that's true. That's valid.
That's
Um,
solid.
Yeah.
I-
Ha ha ha.
I'm on a roll.
Well, I was gonna say there is a joke to be made. I think we mentioned the cavalry earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was proud of that one.
I didn't mean to make that a joke.
Oh.
Val was in the cavalry.
All right, so Dalen, searching through. How did the dwarf die? That was the throat. So
Yeah.
the dwarf body's fairly intact. The orc body's pretty well rendered. So kind of poking through, maybe using your axe a bit, just so you don't have to dig through with your hands, since you kind of just cleaned off. No bags, no like backpacks, but you do see coin purses on each. The dwarf has 5 gold, 9 silver, and 12 copper. The orc has 5 gold, 5 silver, and 11 copper.
Ooh.
Beer money.
Dalen is going to snag the gold and leave the change.
Okay.
Because in his poor mind, he's thinking like, well, I hope no one is suspicious. Maybe they won't think it's a robbery murder if there's change. Not that it means anything at all, but that's what went through his mind. So he took the golds. How much was it? Was it 5?
It was 5 gold each.
Then... Okay.
If you're only taking gold, yeah. Okay. Yogg, I presume you're just going to town. Dalen, you complete that search. Val, I mean, at this point, you guys have made it to the end of the alleyway.
Dylan runs to kind of try and catch up.
Okay.
I mean, just leaving Yogg to munch away, dude.
He'll catch up. He'll catch up.
Dalen's not going to leave the entire alleyway, but he...
Actually, Dalen, why don't you and Yogg come back when you're done? You know how to get to the temple, right?
When we're done. When Yogg's done.
Oh, okay, alright. You know how to get back to the temple, correct?
Wait,
correct?
Sorry. Something in real life happened.
Oh, okay.
That was a great pause, though. Dale was just kind of looking with a smile on his face.
Actually, does he know how to get back? Nah, he probably wouldn't be paying attention because they were like on an actual like scouting hallway mission.
Yeah, I think you've got a decent idea of where you are. You've got I would say, at the very least, with a couple asking for directions, you could make your way there. You may not be the most efficient at getting there, but you'd be able to get there.
I think you guys went there on your own before to meet Val.
Yeah, I think you made 2 trips to the temple. So it should the city's kind of windy, and obviously it's dark-ish because we talked about it's a few days from a new moon, so it's moonlit.
I feel like the temple district is pretty obvious. It's just finding the right temple, right?
Right, yeah, that might be the challenge.
Wander into the Temple of Palor.
Dalen will very well remember the steps outside of the main temple.
Yeah, where Val barked. Oh my god.
I think I remember the way.
Okay, just don't take too long, okay?
That's not up to me.
Yogg!
Does Yogg even hear Val at this point?
Sorry, Yogg was saying goodnight to the girlfriend. What's being said to Yogg?
Yogg, make a perception check.
Oh, yeah, wonderful. Actually, this is great.
He lives in the alley?
Regular or disadvantage?
Regular.
You're nice.
Oh god.
Yogg is like there's like the snapping of bones as like Yogg is like tearing flesh from it, like with no real regard. Yogg is like fully engrossed in just eating.
Yeah, Yogg does not stop. You can still see Yogg at this point. Yogg is not attentive at all to what you're yelling about.
Okay. Yogg's got a picnic basket. All right.
Oh boy, brutal.
Is this the first like non-creature humanoid that's been consumed, like
so.
a person?
Yes,
I think so.
Yeah, because there was a kobold. This is probably the first like civilized creature, I guess, like first non monster.
I feel like it's pretty gross, but I feel like Val's probably seen worse.
Yeah,
so
it's more
fine.
annoyance than disturbance.
It's more just visceral than anything, because it's not like a moral ambiguity.
It's just
here.
Nature, kind of. Yeah. If you don't think about it being Yogg.
It's fine. Yep, it's fine.
It's just a bear having a meal.
It's fine. It's all right. Just keep an eye on him, Dalen.
Dalen will nod sagely.
All right.
However, that might look.
All right. I want to escort Brenden.
Okay.
Random question.
Sure.
Just to throw this out here. It probably doesn't matter.
Sure. Can't wait.
Can you short rest while wild shaped?
Ooh.
I would say
Wait,
yeah.
didn't you do that before?
Okay.
You did that in the sewer.
So.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's fair.
But I don't think it would heal your Yogg form.
Ooh.
I feel like it
Yeah,
would
that's
heal.
What if
your-
Yogg short rested and then turned back into Yogg? Would Yogg need to then short rest again to be able to use hit dice?
That's what I would feel like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since hit dice is a physical thing, and you're using because you're using bear hit points.
Okay.
So yeah, you wouldn't be able to heal as Yogg while a bear.
Got you. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Because yeah,
Does
like if you were to take a healing potion or a healing, spell, it goes to the bear. hit
Right.
point.
It goes to the bear
Yeah.
form.
Yeah, so you have to be the hit dice apply to the form you're in.
Yeah. It's probably it's a moot point anyways because Yogg probably as a bear should not be eating people for 30 straight minutes.
Oh God, I
Yeah,
hope
you
not.
got. I mean, not that it's gonna go through Yogg's mind, but this is still an alleyway right next to a bar full of people.
Yeah, wait, is the door's right here? The door to the kitchen. The door's right there.
Yes.
Where's the front door? Front door's right here?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, yeah. All it
Yeah.
takes is
Unfortunately, there's no
one-
windows out to the alleyway. Because that wouldn't be a very nice window. But yeah, there are windows across in the front of the bar that you guys noticed when you walked up. Because that's how you kind of saw what was
Let's
going
do it.
on.
Let's do a quick little intelligence roll here.
Oh boy.
I can here. We'll just
Do
call
not
it a check.
blow this for us.
Okay, Yogg is smart enough to know that Yogg cannot eat.
He has
for
a
a
limited
long
amount of time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's 8 o'clock is when his shift ended, so it's probably
Pretty late now.
9:30, 10. Actually, no, it's probably like 10 o'clock because
Yeah.
he stopped. He was at that bar for a minute
Yeah.
drinking. It obviously took a little while to get there. So yeah, it's probably, let's call it 10 o'clock on the dot for anyone that was.
Yeah. Yogg will finish eating, and then Yogg is going to drag the bodies into over here because there's no door over here, right?
Correct.
This is behind some boxes and
Just,
stuff. Yeah,
just away from a door.
yeah. Yogg is just gonna,
There's so
Yogg's
many
just gonna
damn
toss the
doors.
bodies into the corner over here.
So-
just,
There's significant blood from both these corpses, so there's a very obvious
Yeah.
blood trail as you start to do that.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Got it.
It looks gruesome as fuck too. Because
Yep.
these bodies
God.
have been torn up.
Yeah, you've got one that's eaten, however far Yogg went. One that was ripped vertically in half. And actually, the one you were eating was decapitated prior to you eating it.
Yep.
And then the other one had multiple wounds and blood across it, and the throat ripped out.
Oh my
Yogg's
God.
thinking here. Yogg's thinking here.
And Dalen's supervising this whole.
God. We're gonna get arrested.
Yogg's thinking here is that nobody will think that there was a fight. Nobody's gonna think that there was this was a robbery gone wrong and people got murdered. I mean, people did get murdered, but they're not gonna think of it like that.
That's
feel
what
like-
I'm saying.
I think
Yogg's
that would
thinking
be
is They're
better.
going to think that it was a random a monster. There's a monster lurking the streets. That's
Oh my
that's Yogg's
God.
mental image is they're gonna think there's some monster lurking the streets, murdering people in random alleys and piling their
I
bodies up,
feel
'cause
like
this is
a
such
robbery
gruesome
gone
thing.
wrong would be the
Nope.
best case
Nope.
scenario.
Nope.
The least
It's-
suspicious.
It's funny that you say that,
This
and
is-
both of us actively tried to do things
I
to
know.
throw that scent
I
off.
know. I
Yep.
feel like a robbery gone wrong would be less suspicious than
Again, no,
a
this
fucking
alley
serial
is
killer.
It is covered in blood now.
Oh my
and then
God.
Yogg will turn back.
So first, there's tales of a bear in the city spreading around. And is this like a Durandal cryptid
Holy
origin story?
shit. Hey, that's
Dude,
what
I
I.
love
That's
it.
how we met, right?
Yeah, that is, and it turned out to be Yogg.
Oh my god. Dog
Full
is a
circle. This
cryptid.
campaign ends on this note. You did it, guys.
Wow.
Yogg will healing word as well, just in case.
As
Yogg's-
Yogg.
As Yogg,
Okay.
yeah.
So how
Yogg-
long was
Yogg
Yogg
can't-
eating for? Yeah, I got you.
I don't know. How long do you think it would take a bear to eat most of 3 people?
You're eating
That's
all
a
three?
question.
All
That's a loaded
I
question.
don't know. Sure. Here's what we'll do. I'll roll a d6 and divide it by 2, and that's how many people I tried to eat. I rolled a 1. Okay, so just one, just the dwarf. I got full left. Y'all got full after the dwarf.
The half elf, the one down, the bowman.
Y'all started with the dwarf.
Oh, that's right. You were just by the bowman. Okay,
Yep.
Roll a. Jesus. Either a dex or a strength. Probably a strength check for how Yogg is eating.
In
Just to
bear
see how
form.
right, in bear
bear-
form. Yeah, this
bear
is
form,
what it is. Yeah, yeah.
That's a pretty big difference here.
Yeah, just a regular strength check.
Well, 3-point difference. Wow. 22.
Okay, yeah. So you finish quickly. Yeah.
I feel like it's
Speed
very
eating.
messy too. Like that is like
just very
God.
ravenous, very like there's-
Cookie Monster style. Like
there
there
was
are pieces.
armor, but
Yeah.
that armor was also eaten for sure, or like eaten and spit
Bits.
out at best. Yeah,
Bits of it. Yeah.
Like,
Definitely snuck in.
yeah. There was no finesse to what you did. So yeah, I'll say you finish. I mean, probably within 5 minutes.
Yeah, that seems fair.
For a small, dwarf. Obviously not tiny, but not huge. Okay. So you move all the bodies to the corner.
Oh,
Trails of blood.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll say that's about 5 minutes, and then Yogg is churning back
About
and casting
10
healing
minutes.
word on himself.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so you said about 10 minutes
Yeah, that sounds about
to
right.
arrange everything. Okay.
Yeah. Yogg, because Yogg is being very artistic with it's it's not just like I take a round in like 6 seconds, take the body, drag it, take another 6 seconds, take the body. It's Yogg is like kind of like shaking the body as Yogg drags it, like tosses it into the corner, but like it's in like a loose pile, like something just tossed it there, not like somebody like hid the bodies. It's like somebody just tossed it in the corner. So this is Yogg thinks this is a great idea. Yogg thinks Yogg is being the smartest Yogg has ever been.
Right. What is Dalen doing during this whole performance?
Dalen knows that Yogg will probably be along pretty soon, so he's just kind of like standing right about here, like leaning against the corner, just watching the street.
Okay.
Waiting.
Not even watching the Yogg performance.
Just leaving him to it.
Dalen may be a little uncouth at times, but he does have his he draws the line somewhere.
Okay.
He doesn't. The kobold is one thing, but he doesn't want to see that.
Okay.
He just wants a beer.
Okay. Let me roll. See if anybody passes by.
I will say he is like listening behind him as well. He's not just like absent-mindedly sitting there. He is actually kind of focused.
Okay. All right. So I'm tracking that. Yeah, Fal and Brenden kind of have walked off at this point. We'll come back to that in a second.
Brendan's still
So
here.
we'll come back to that in a second. Yeah.
I had a question.
Okay.
So you
what's your
said
question?
this is the front entrance of the bar.
Mhm.
Is there a sign by
Yes.
the door? What is the name of this bar?
Yes, this is Lydia's Lyre, like Lyre.
Lydia's
like the
Lyre?
The instrument, yeah. Is that how you spell it, or how you pronounce it? thought it was Lyre.
I've heard it either way.
Okay,
I've
well,
heard people say Lyre, but I much prefer Lyre. Because
I've never once heard it Lyre.
I've heard
Oh,
a
really?
liar.
I've only ever heard it Lyre.
Well,
But
around these parts,
I
they
just don't
pronounce
like
it
it.
Lyre. It's like they pronounce it cops. So. Or
Wait, it
copes,
is
I mean, copes.
copes.
Copes. Copes.
I was like, it is cops.
Okay, so those two went. So Dalen, you're up at the front of the alley, yeah? We're backtracking a little bit. This is during Yogg's.
Oh,
I guess
here we can-
technically
Here we can
during
move.
Yogg's shenanigans.
Here, there we go.
Oh
So
no!
a couple-
While he's eating.
Yeah. So shortly after, I did a
Okay.
couple rolls.
Gotcha,
So I
gotcha.
rolled a d20 to see if anyone would come by, and I was thinking there'd be, like, if I rolled an 8 or lower, someone would come by, and I rolled a 1. So, backtracking a little bit, as
boy.
Yogg is at this point, Yogg's probably still eating.
Oh no.
A patron walks out of the bar, front door. Larger human male, dark skin, dark hair. fairly intoxicated. It's very. Dalen knows the signs of intoxication. This guy's he's not falling over drunk, but he's probably a couple ales away from that. So he kind of stumbles out, opens the door, and starts to walk, not necessarily directly at Dalen, but walking in this direction. But does notice you, and he kind of looks at you and, hey, how are you? What are you doing out here? You don't want to come in for a drink?
Oh, I just needed some fresh air.
Oh, it's pretty nice in there. The band is doing really good tonight. He's getting not aggressively or anything, just very close to you at this point. Kind of starts leaning up against the wall.
Oh,
it's pretty nice in there.
He's like drunk. I got you.
Yeah. Lydia's a hell of a bartender. If you haven't seen her, you should go check her out. She's the nicest one in all D&D.
Oh, that sounds quite nice. What ales have they got? You don't actually have to answer that as a list them off, but just
yeah. Oh, they got some of the dark ales, and they got a lighter one if you don't really want to be, drinking too much. Which I don't ever touch that stuff. But they got this mead as well. It is just phenomenal.
Ooh, I haven't had a good mead in a while.
Yeah, you want one? I could go get another. You want to get one with me?
Sure, I'll be right there.
No, well, come on, man. You got enough fresh air. It's nice in there. They got windows up. Come on now.
All right.
Yeah, all right, come on.
Twist in my arm.
Yeah, come on in.
Just keep it up. Dale's gonna follow him.
Okay, wait.
Great persuasion check. Didn't even need to roll.
As he goes
Damn,
in,
me
Dylan just walks
though?
back.
Oh my god! Amazing.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a perception for wow, he rolled a 16 and a 17 on the dice. So you start going back. Are you going? Okay, so are you going really?
I mean, he's not going slow, but he's not like jogging.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it there's a pause. The door doesn't. I'll say the door closes for a couple ticks, and then he kind of comes out. Hey man, where'd you go? He looks to the right first and looks. Hey, I thought you were coming in for another. What gives?
Yeah, I'm right behind you. I told you.
What? No. Okay. Come on. You're real slow. Come on.
Y'all
You've been
in the alley, like painting the alley with blood.
Yeah.
The bodies as
Oh
Yogg's
my
dragging them
god.
He walks in. Actually, this time he's gonna walk in and he's gonna open the door and hold it for you. He'll open this one and hold it open. Come on in, man. It's great in there. You're gonna love it.
Sure.
All right.
Oh my god.
Where? Can I see Can I see the rest of the? Or is that the wall?
Yeah, that's the wall. I actually realized I didn't put.
Yes.
Oh, well, actually, no.
I was
So
gonna say.
this is more like a restaurant style. Sorry, I'm trying to move here. So he kind of sits and gestures to put. I'll say this guy wasn't with him. He's over here, so it's an empty table. So he sits down and points at the chair across from him. Come on, have a seat, friend. Lydia will be right out. You can hear. I mean, the music's still going. It's fairly. I mean, it's decent. It's got a couple stringed instruments as well as a drummer. No vocals. But it's upbeat. It's not overwhelming. It's a nice. It's a dive bar again, but it's decent live music given the scenario. A little weird, off-putting given what you just went through. 5 minutes prior, but here you are.
Hold on, I need to roll something.
Okay.
Man, Val's gonna be so jealous when she finds out that Dalen decided to get meat with this random stranger.
Hold on. I'm trying to decide what. Okay, all right. Dalen knows that this is probably not a good idea, but he's also trying to not draw suspicion.
Okay.
This is a very ludicrous situation that you've contrived.
That's how I rolled. I rolled a nat 1 when I was looking for a high number for there to be an easy time for you guys.
So he's Dalen's gonna come up, and before saying that, he's like, "Can we get these to go? You know, thinking about meat, I've just thought about this great place by the, wow, hold on, actual person problem. Words for by the water, the docks, the docks.
Oh, yeah, the docks. Yeah.
Hey,
So what are you saying? Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember there's this great meat over by the docks. Perhaps we can get
Really?
this to go.
Oh. I think so. Lydia. And after a little bit of time, I think this might be Marissa. No, this isn't Marissa's token.
It's Marissa.
Woman comes out of the bar.
She works at she works 2 jobs full time.
Kinda crazy.
Clopens? God damn.
Yeah.
Clopens.
Clopens.
Yeah, because she did last session. We talked about it.
Yeah, closed last night and opened the. Younger, red-haired, long red hair tied in braids in the back. Yeah, fairly attractive woman comes out. Oh, what do you need? Oh, welcome in, stranger. How are you? What can I get you?
Hello. I've just been told that this place has some pretty good mead.
Best in the
Unfortunately,
city.
we do need to run. We've got somewhere else to be. My friend here and I. We were wondering if we could get some to go.
I can do that for you. It's a little bit extra, but sure, it won't be too much for a charming young man as yourself. So one for each of you. And the man nods, eyes closed, kind of that weird, it's not a straight up and down nod, but he's just, full agreement. All right, that'll be 3 silvers apiece. You see the guy slowly reaches for a coin purse and slowly starts counting out coins. He's got like a lot of copper. It's like 20 copper and 1 silver, probably looks like. And it's taking him a while.
Dalen he'll put down 1 silver piece in front of the guy, like, here you go, mate, for helping me out.
Oh, thank you. That's just very generous. Thank you very much. And he counts out his now 10 copper and the silver and just kind of pushes it in the table towards Lydia, and she, with a smile, maybe a little bit begrudgingly, picks it up. I'm assuming you hand her 3 silver.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just wait 1 moment. I'll be right back. She goes back to the kitchen. You have a moment. He's still kind of got his eyes closed, still kind of bobbing his head a little bit, just jamming to the music at this point.
Dalen is gonna be watching out the window, which I assume is like here.
Yeah. It's most of that front wall of windows. Basically, like the either side of the door is a wall, and then you got like a pair of windows on the right, and then a larger window on the left.
Gotcha. He's got like the chair, like, the you pull it half out because you're obviously not going to stay there, but you don't just want to stand.
Yeah, you're like leaning forward, kind of. Yeah. Everything.
Looking out the window.
Okay.
He's being very conscious of the time. So like, if this whole thing takes more than 5 minutes, he's gonna leave.
Okay. No, it's pretty quick. So she comes out carrying 2 very simple wooden cups. Hands one to you, sets one on the table in front of your new friend. All right. Well, hope you enjoy. It's a shame you weren't able to stay, but I hope to see you back soon.
Well, now that I know, I'm sure we'll be here quite a lot.
Of course. Live music most every night. Best mead in the city. Can't beat it.
Dalen will take a big sip, like, right then and there.
Okay.
Hold on. I need to... Where's the D100? Ooh. Dalen definitely... He takes another gulp.
Okay.
And, like, to show his appreciation and just...
Sure.
Well, you're right about that, I think.
Oh, very well. I'm very glad you like it. Yeah, no. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna... Okay. Did Dalen clean up a lot? Did Dalen clean the blood off like Val said? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So you notice she kind of, as she's looking at you drink, it looks like she's kind of just looking a little closely for a second, but doesn't seem too put off by it because, yeah, it's not like you're covered. All right, well, hope to see you again soon. And she kind of...
Before she leaves, right before that, Dylan is gonna take another peek. How's my friend looking?
He's kind of his eyes are open. He's got the cup two-handed. He's not like gulping it down, but he's got it very enthusiastically up to his lips, drinking it. He's not chugging it or anything, but he's definitely very engrossed by. It's taking all of his focus to drink this.
Yeah.
So yeah, she kind of walks away as you're.
Hold on. I say that because before she walks away, he is gonna kind of lead in towards her, and just say, "Hey, I really need to run. Can you watch over my friend here for me? I think this might be his last."
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Let's see, persuasion, a nice -1 modifier. Hey.
Okay.
That is a 4.
Well, I mean, I've got the business to run, but I'm sure I could be a bit inclined. She kind of winks at you and holds out hand.
Oh, I see. Good meat and a good wit to boot. And Dalen will dig in his purse and he will pull out specifically not one of the gold that he just picked up.
The one that probably has flecks of blood on it still. Yeah, smart.
Not the blood money.
And he'll discreetly hand it to her and wink. Very, very uncharismatic wink, but it is a wink.
Sure, it is a wink, yeah. You saw 1 gold piece?
Yeah.
Okay. And she kind of looks at it a little wide-eyed and surprised. Oh, well, thank you very much. Yes, well, I can sure take care of Rickon here. He's sure had his share, but... Alright, well, you take care. Have a safe night.
Is he a regular?
Very much so.
He's great. I'll be back.
He's alright. She kind of
Thank you, miss.
Smiles and walks away, of course. Okay.
Dalen is also going to, like, he's not going to try and grab this guy's attention, but he is, this guy's obviously drinking and loving his drink, so Dalen's going to say, like, look, mate, she gave us another one free. And he's going to put give him the drink and hope that it takes his attention and then just leave.
It's like, oh, wow. Oh, okay. That's amazing. That's, alright, well, have a good night. It was a pleasure. And he kind of hiccups a little bit and then picks up your drink that you sets down the drink that he had, and then picks up the one that you set down and then starts drinking it.
At this point, the door is closed.
Okay, so alright, thank you for indulging me with that, but I had to see if some failed persuasion rolls and charisma checks would cause a little bit of chaos. Just because I rolled a nat 1, basically.
I'm sure it did, because now we get to see what was happening over here.
Right, so I'll say at that point...
I'm worried about.
No, so that was the only encounter that came by the alley, I'll say. Just maybe you don't necessarily know that, but so I'll say at that point, now that 10 minutes has passed, bodies have been rearranged. Yogg, you've completed your task, and that's the point where you switched back to Yogg form, yeah?
Yep.
The healing word, I don't know if you already rolled it, but...
I did, it was like 5.
Yeah, okay, so you guys, once that's all done and you're back to your normal forms, are you walking to the temple?
I like to imagine, I don't know if Dalen would, I'd like to imagine Dalen walking back after that little break inside the bar, walking back and seeing the alleyway just covered in blood.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and like somehow more blood than was there before.
And I'm very proud. It is a very proud Yogg. Admiring his handiwork.
Yeah, it's probably Dalen probably catches up like towards the end of Yogg finishing up, and as he shifts, Yogg.
Like mid healing word, yeah.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Does Yogg like stop what he's doing and look at Dalen like deer in the headlights, or is he just continue on like nothing happened?
Oh yeah, Yogg will look up at Dalen with a huge proud smile. Yogg is very proud of what Yogg has done.
Hold on. I don't even know how Dalen would react to this. He's feeling a lot of stuff.
Yogg made sure that Yogg and friends would not get in trouble for murder.
Are you sure about that?
Well, yes, because now it looks like not Yogg killed people.
Perhaps we should leave.
Oh, do you think is that what? Oh, we shouldn't show people this.
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay, Yogg will wait for tomorrow then. Where's the Val?
They've gone to
another
the
person?
they've gone to the temple.
Oh, they don't like Yogg there.
I don't know about that. I'm sure that I'll be fine.
Okay.
What time is it, by the way, right now? Do we see like 9:30, 10?
It was 10 when you guys finished the fight, so like 10, I guess. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Okay. Okay, so you guys go into the temple, you two, Dalen?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, so
I was just thinking if any late night stalls that might be open. I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
Some nice bacon carts.
Oh my fucking god.
god.
You already got.
Food. It's for walking. I didn't.
You already went and got mead.
Drink a drop.
Oh my
I
god.
am
Val-
in financial deficit from this ordeal.
Val is gonna feel so betrayed when she finds out that Dalen had got mead without her.
Do we think 10 is good enough for Yogg to think to cover and clean up Yogg's self? Do we think Yogg is smart enough to do that?
I would say Dalen would notice you covered in blood and would help you with that. Yeah.
You've got Val's
Yeah.
cloak. You can figure it out. Just don't get it too dirty.
I don't know. I feel like Dalen would not rub Val's cloak all over bloody.
Yeah, I don't
anything.
know. Yogg does have vestments. Yogg could use Yogg's vestments to clean up the blood.
I'll say.
Great.
We
Yeah,
could
I'll say
we
that.
could just go like in our birthday suits, no blood.
Oh
my God.
Yeah, there we go. I like it.
Oh my god.
That might actually be less suspicious if we were like naked outside the bar instead of like fully armored, covered in blood.
God.
So we'll let you guys think
Oh,
about what you
God.
want to do as
Meanwhile-
you leave the bar. Right.
Jeez.
Meanwhile, so I'm gonna bring us to the world map or the city map.
God. Val has no idea this is happening.
Nope, not
Oh,
at all.
God.
Classic. Okay, so Val,
So where
as
the
you
fuck
kind
were
of
we?
bottom right, where Brenden / Captain Othello.
Oh god damn, that's a long way.
You got a little bit of a hike, yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Well, the temples are here, right? So
yeah,
it's-
I marked
it's
the
not-
Temple of Althéa.
Yeah, it's not super far, but it's not a short jog. It's like a 15-minute walk at a regular pace, maybe 20. Probably, let's call it 20. Val, so as you leave Yogg and Dalen to their devices, cloakless, I'm assuming sheathing your shield and sword.
Yes.
Okay. But you're kind of keeping a hand
Yeah,
on Brenden just to, yeah.
I'm like helping him walk a little bit because I'd imagine he's still kind of unstable. But also I want to keep a hand on him at all times.
Yeah.
because
And I mean, he's got
he
his
cannot
hands full.
get
He's got
away.
his armor under one arm and the cloak under the other.
Yeah,
so
he's
yeah,
still a
so you start
suspect.
walking. He d-
So
Yeah, at this point, he's not. Make an insight check, actually.
oh shit. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Do I have a bonus to this? +1. Wow, that'll help. Oh yeah, that'll help for a total of 5.
Mm.
hey,
Yeah, he seems fine. I don't know. You're kind of your focus is a little more on keeping an eye on your surroundings and obviously the hand on him. But as far as you can tell, I mean, you're still being cautious, obviously. But as far as you can tell, no immediate flight risk is coming through. But so as you guys start to walk, what would you like to do?
So, who the fuck were they?
I don't personally know them at all. I've never seen them. I don't think.
Is he lying to me?
I'll give you another insight check on that, sure. It's a separate.
I'm
it's a
gonna
separate
roll a
thing
nat
you'll
1
check.
this time. Just watch. Oh, I rolled a nat 2.
Okay.
Total of 3.
You doubled your estimate. That's pretty good.
Oh my god.
No, he seems fine. I mean, he's been through a lot right now, so seems truthful. No, I've never seen them.
All right.
Val doesn't have anything else to say.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
he's
awkward unless
He's
he
gonna
has.
be quiet.
Yeah. Unless he has anything to say. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hold a sec. I mean, you said you're a Paladin Althéa. That's what we're going to the temple. Why?
Because you're hurt. Your throat was slit.
Yeah. I mean, it feels better now. I don't know what happened, but it's fine.
No, you're not. Look, I just want to help you, okay?
Okay. 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 I just don't want to talk about what just happened.
That's fine. We don't have to.
Okay. And then, yeah, otherwise he's gonna be quiet.
Okay.
Okay. Make a perception check as you walk through the city.
Oh boy.
So
Okay.
you're moving towards the temple.
Yep. Okay. I have a better bonus than this. Theoretically, I'd roll better, right?
Oh, good.
Uh-huh. Okay, actually, that's pretty good. That's 16.
Okay. The streets are, they're not empty. And you're kind of shifting between, some residential areas, primarily residential. Then you get, the scattered, pubs and taverns and such. So you're passing by people. Nobody seems to pay much mind. I would say you do notice some guards that are just either, standing around or, in pairs or trios patrolling. I would say with that high of a perception, you can fairly easily kind of skirt around them if you want, since there are a lot of just general turns on the streets. But I'll say you never really run into any guards that would find you suspicious by any means.
Yeah, I guess if they do run into us, I mean, she's kind of just doing her job.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. But I would say you can do a good enough job that you don't. Whatever means you do it, you don't garner any suspicion or anything, whether that's by avoiding or just acting natural. And again, you're not pulling on him. He's not resisting. At no point does he ever try and break away from your arm, whether it be like just a full out sprint or just trying to walk on his own. So, okay, so I'll say we can. If there's nothing you want to say, you make it to the temple. He's pretty quiet.
Who's
the whole way.
Who's working at the temple tonight?
That's a good question. Roll a d4 for me, Val.
wait, there's 4 different people at the temple?
No, there's just different odds.
Oh, okay. So it's like we've only met 3.
I know. I don't know what.
That's
Actually, honestly, it's probably going to be whoever's tokens are here.
That's a 1. I think that's everyone but Valena.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1. Yeah.
Rolled a 1. Okay. No, that's yeah.
Oh, Brendan's gone.
Yeah, you lost him. Sorry.
Oh, god damn it.
I don't have a shaded area to hide tokens in, so we'll just do this.
No dev room?
Because I was actually kind of surprised. I didn't think about you taking him to the temple. I probably should have. Do I have?
I wasn't
what
sure
to
if he
search
was
for.
going to live or not.
That's insane.
Because if he died in the alley, then it wouldn't be worth it. But I figured this is probably our best bet, and then we can, like, keep him here. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say, you kind of see. That was Brother Bryson's token, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know. I guess I don't know who else it would be. So as you walk in through the doors, you notice Brendan's looking a little kind of just timid, and I mean, there's definitely some fear in his eyes, not necessarily at the temple, just in general. He's just kind of scanning a lot with his eyes, just kind of trying to gather his surroundings as you're walking through. But he does seem quiet. He does seem very timid. So as you walk through the doors, I would say Bryson's kind of walking. I don't know why he's off the grid. It's kind of weird, but he's just kind of milling about between rooms, and he kind of sees you and nods to you. He's carrying some looks like new linens into this room here. As you walk in, you see him kind of go behind the wall. Assuming you guys walk in.
Yeah, I want to take him into the infirmary.
Okay.
Inside the door. There we go.
I'll say this is a different someone you haven't met
Someone
before.
new?
Oh
Someone
my
new.
god. Oh my goodness.
Let's see. This would be it's just a human woman. Probably middle age, maybe a touch younger, probably mid-30s. I'll say pale blonde hair, again tied up in the knot, similar vestments that you would expect. Just tending to someone that's sleeping, just kind of just doing just a general kind of check. She kind of looks and says, "Oh, hello. What can I do?"
I don't believe we've met.
Fuck, I don't know what to say.
This man was injured, and I tried to help him as best as I can. But I think he needs a little bit more attention.
Okay. Of course, we can do that. Well, we have room. Take a bed. How was he injured? What happened?
He got mugged.
Okay.
Throat slit, spear to the chest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That's quite the mugging. Okay. Were you able to help him initially?
Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Well, have a seat. We can do a few things here. Very well. I'll put him on this bed. I can't really make him lay down, but it's fine. Yeah, Brenden, he's quiet, but he goes along with it. So he lays down and probably relaxes a little bit as he kind of hits the bed. Well, I'll be right back. I can get some things, some salves, and we can also do a little bit of prayer for him. So I'll be right back. Did you find him? Related to him? I see the symbol, of course. But...
No, we found him. I can't say that I know him personally.
Oh, very well. She always sends those of us that can protect those of us that need it, so I'm not surprised. But I'll be right back. Just make sure he's comfortable. And if you could disarm him, please. It just makes us a little easier to work. And she, with that, doesn't wait a response, just walks away, walks out of the room.
She turns back to him. I mean,
You heard her.
Yeah. Okay. He kind of sets all his bloody clothes kind of to the side of the bed and takes the sword belt off and kind of gently puts it down. Takes his boots off, lays down, kind of closes his eyes as he lays down on the bed.
It's going to be okay. You're safe in here.
Oh, I don't know if I am, but at least for now I think I am. I'll keep the sword by me though, if that's okay.
It's fine.
Why are you doing this for me?
I mean, technically it's by my oath.
Oh. Okay.
We're so good at having conversations.
Yeah, the shoulder bond.
Woo!
This is the one person that isn't. Well, I guess Bryson wasn't out to break Val's balls, but like this is the one person that is just kind of. This is the one person that's letting Val lead the conversation, and he's not having it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, thank you for doing that. She looks at you and, here, drink this. This will, help soothe the mind a bit. And, he said his throat was slit and stomach. You said spear wound.
Yeah. I
Okay.
tried to clean him up as best as I could.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
What was your name, by the way?
Oh, Yana Krint.
How the fuck?
Yours?
How the fuck do you spell that?
You can't just ask people.
No.
What the fuck?
Okay, hold on.
Just quick, make up a name. Make up a name, quick.
And your name?
Valeth Havendursk. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, likewise. You took your oath recently, did you not?
I did, yes.
It's wonderful. Yes, Brother Bryson has talked about it a bit in passing.
Oh, did he now?
Well, a bit, of course. Standard updating temple business, of course, but
That's fair.
he said you did quite well in what was needed, so I hope things have been well since you've taken it.
Mostly. I can't
Oh.
say I enjoy spending my nights, escorting people back here.
Well, it's for the best, and that's why you do it, even if it's not what you enjoy. She just kind of, is applying some salves, making sure he drinks. You see, multiple points. She's clutching a similar symbol across her neck, as a necklace, rather, necklace symbol. Just kind of, you hear her whispering prayers. Some words and prayers probably very familiar to you.
Does she need help?
She doesn't seem like it.
Okay, because I'd like to go find Bryson.
Okay. I would say honestly, he probably has peeked his head in. Not too long after she's returned. And says, "Ah, Valeth, welcome back. I mean, it's very clear what brought you back here, but what are the circumstances?"
Can we talk in private?
Certainly. God, he doesn't have his own bedroom. So just... Here, I'll go this way. I just realized I never
messed up.
took a single bedroom.
The man lives in the temple and he doesn't have his own room.
Hey, budget's tight. I was gonna say it was this, but there was a patient there before.
I mean, unless... Oh,
Maybe
but I
that's
mean,
when
they...
I had it, and then
I don't know. I think so.
Well,
I
it's
don't
too late
know.
now.
It's fine.
Have a seat. Is everything all right? Do I need to worry about the individual you just brought in?
Possibly. I've been on a job for the woodsman. We had, my companions, and I'm sure you remember them quite well.
I could not forget them.
Yep. We had found, like a drug lab in a cave. It's a long story.
Sure.
And
He just nods as you're saying it. He's kind of looking. He's got like an
so
intense
weird.
look, but like at the same time, like he gets it. It's fine. This is
Yep.
nothing wild to him.
Anyway, there were signs that there could have been woodsmen involved with it. So, the captain of the woodsmen sent us to track this guy. His name is Brenden Traff. He's a suspect, and we ran into him in an alley where he was being attacked by thugs. So I don't really know what's going on, but he shouldn't be allowed to leave the temple.
Okay, very well. That can be arranged. Does he know yet that he's not allowed to leave the temple?
No.
Very well.
Trying to, like, not tell him that we've been following him through the city.
Very well. We can do our best. I believe we can handle it. What is your next step? We're not to prison after all.
Damon and Yogg were supposed to meet back here by now.
Where are Dalen and Yogg at this point? Or where are they going at this
I
point?
imagine we're walking. Yogg is letting Dalen lead the way, so wherever Dalen's going, Yogg is going.
Okay, Dalen.
Dalen is attempting to go to the temple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yogg is explaining to Dalen, and I imagine has needed to be hushed a couple times, why Yogg's plan is as brilliant as Yogg thinks it is.
Oh
Yogg
my God.
is definitely sitting there. Yogg knows that, so like the blood isn't going to look like the person made it because Yogg was a bear when it happened, but it's not going to look like a regular bear because the bodies were all stacked. So it's going to be a weird bear, and and it's going on like this.
Yeah, it's up to you, Dalen. You have control of your character, but if you would like to make, or if you would like Yogg to make a persuasion roll, you can do that. It's up to you because you have control of your character in terms of. Or I'll say Yogg make a persuasion roll, and then Dalen you can choose, or Ard you can choose whether that's enough for Dalen.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So I'll let you interpret that however you want. If you want to roll for it somehow, go for it. But that is up to you. I think it's pretty self-explanatory if I were you, but hey, you know Dalen better than I do.
Now, honestly, that's kind of how it sounded when I was saying it, so I'm kind of here for that roll.
It's pretty accurate. Oh, 100%.
Hold on, my cat's trying to eat lint.
Oh, no. Which one? Which cat?
Of course.
Yeah, they're being naughty right now. I think
Both
they're
of them?
hungry. Yeah, both of them.
Damn. They're tag teaming.
I know. This was like explaining. This was for explaining to Dalen that was a great idea.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
throughout the course of your probably. I mean, it's going to take you 20 minutes to get to the temple.
Yeah,
I don't know if it would take 20 minutes, but it probably would, knowing Yogg, unless Dalen cuts him off. So
No,
it's 15 to 20 minutes of explaining the plan.
I don't want to probably laugh and explain what he tried to do when he left, because, and also be like, well, I don't know, mate. I mean, I think you might have spawned a new legend tonight.
Good legend.
I suppose that depends on who you ask, but I'd say probably not.
Oh.
You haven't heard of all those small towns out in the country, and they've got like the crazy creature in the woods and all that. It's never really real, of course. Or is it? I think you may have just done that.
Yogg was a crazy person in the woods once. They kept saying that Yogg ate people, but Yogg only ate one person, and the person attacked Yogg first. So, Yogg needed to survive, right?
Did you eat them without changing? You just...
Oh, well, yes.
What? Oh my God.
All right, so as that conversation unfolds, let's come back. So Dalen, you're going straight to the temple?
Yeah. As aloof as he normally is, he's pretty focused right now.
Yeah, and I'll say you don't need a roll. It's going to be pretty easy to get there. You've done it multiple times, so you're still a couple minutes out. But given the 10-ish minutes, basically, Val, you've got 10 minutes here. Not that you know it, obviously, but
Yeah.
you got 10 minutes here before they arrive. You probably suspected it would be more like 2 minutes, but here we are.
Yeah,
So
whatever.
as you said,
Anyway.
you said
They should be
My
here.
compatriots should be here soon. Okay. And then what when they arrive?
And I need to contact Captain Othello. He doesn't seem very keen on talking about what happened. I don't know if you can maybe try to suss anything out. I feel like you're less suspicious than I am.
What makes you think that you're suspicious?
I mean, I feel like I'm just a little intimidating. Kind of showed up out of nowhere. You're a lot more trustworthy.
You don't find me intimidating, huh?
Can I insight check? Is this a trap?
Go for it.
Oh! Natural 20. +1.
Oh, there it is. Finally.
I wasted a nat 20 on this stupid fucking insight check.
Person.
Oh my god. He's probably just making a joke.
People in the town for you.
Yeah, literally.
No, you perceive it as him trying to add a little bit of light to the situation. Him being... him... that's really what it is. He's just trying...
Him being him. I like
Yeah, a little... It's probably the first time you've really heard him attempt, like, a joke or, like, to lighten the mood, because obviously your interactions with him have been very serious. And it's more he's recognizing that this is a serious moment that could use a little bit of laughter and a little bit of lightening to the mood. It's not a trap. It's intended as just a...
trap.
He's just trying to bring a little bit of humor to a somewhat dire situation, but not exactly life or death in this absolute moment, so...
I mean, I think she just chuckle a little bit. I think he would trust you a little more as the head priest of the temple.
Fair enough. I can see what I could do. I would advise that if this is military business or woodsman business, that while it was your job to surveil and while it may not have been explicit to protect him, it might be time to inform Captain Othello, but I can certainly, prior to that, see if I can do anything. But
I mean, I feel like it's our business at this point.
Yes. Well, it wasn't my business at first, but I will
my
certainly
business.
I will certainly see what I can do, but I will not be pushing the matter too forcefully, and I'm sure you understand.
Yep. That's perfectly fine.
Very well. But it does sound like you serve the goddess well, protecting someone that, while they may not be innocent, needed protection. And I hope you have, if not now, will find solace in what you've done tonight.
I think so. Yeah.
Good. You will. You should. You deserve that. How long until you plan on reaching out to the captain?
I was going to wait until Dalen and Yog came back, but I think I'll go ahead and do it now. She gave me this. Do you know how to use this? Have you ever seen one of these before?
Handing him the, or showing him the
Showing
sending
him the
stone.
sending stone, yeah.
That'd be our. Wait, is sending Arcana? Or sorry.
I mean, it's
Well, it is a cleric spell.
Yeah, it's a cleric spell, right? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I always
He probably has something.
divine versus arcane. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, I'll say he's powerful enough. He knows. This is what she gave to contact her.
Yeah.
The ability to communicate. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, it's quite simple. You just have to have a little belief in yourself and the connection that the stone gives. But a little bit of concentration, a prayer if you want, but it's not necessary. But just reach out. Imagine them sitting as close to you as I am now, and while the message must be brief, it will be heard. Assuming they're in possession of the counterpart.
Oh, I hope
Have
so.
you not never used one?
No, I mean, we don't really have a lot of arcane stuff back home.
Very well. But yes, you must be succinct. Choose your words carefully, as you are not able to ramble, which I know you're very prone to, but you'll connect.
Okay, alright.
I'll say right about now.
Oh, thank God.
Yog.
Thank Althea.
I'll say you hear whatever conversation it is that
Oh,
Yog
boy.
and Dalen are having. I guess you probably closed the door.
What is it? Well, I mean,
Behind you.
I'm sure they're loud enough.
Yeah, it's just a matter. Actually, Dalen and Yog, would you two?
Wait.
Oh, especially having Yog's previous experiences. Do you guys know, with whatever check or just instincts you want to have for your characters, would you guys know to kind of have a little bit of decorum as you enter the temple and whatever you're talking about, whether that be the plan versus food or whatever? Holy shit!
Yog knows. I
Oh,
consider
boy.
this wisdom instead of intelligence.
That's fine. That's fair.
Oh.
I think Yog is still anxious that the temple is going to kick Yog out again because Yog was kicked out last time. So Yog gets quieter the closer they get to the temple district.
Yeah.
And
I was
Yog
thinking
is
whatever DC would be quite low. So
knocked it out of the park. But
Yeah.
Yog is
Two straight
uncharacteristically quiet walking up to the temple.
Yeah, I mean, but by now we probably would have they probably would have had their chuckle about their different plans.
Just more small talk at this point, and then So I'll say. Did you guys close? Val? Did you close the door behind you?
Yeah, I did. How about Val's leaving right as they walk in?
Sure, that's fun. I'll allow that. So as you open the doors, you go. I guess I'll do it now.
Yeah, she's like,
Oh my god.
Hey, God, Yog, are you okay?
Yog is okay. Because Yog is hurt. No, Yog is fine. Yog just tired. Can Yog see the what's his name, Bryson or whatever, from behind Val? Or are they all tucked away?
I'll say you can. I'll say you can see him just for the hell of it. You can see I'll say you can see him because it's more fun that way.
Yog is gonna
sitting there, but he's-
nervously wave. Hi, temple person. Sorry. Hi, temple person. It's Yog
Hello.
again.
Hello, Yog. Welcome back.
Thank you. Yog didn't think you liked Yog.
Oh, don't stop saying that. That's not true.
You are fine, my friend. Just
Okay. Because Yog likes temple people, but Yog is not.
Yog, you are always welcome here.
Okay.
Dalen kind of very lightly elbows Yog. See, I told ya.
Yog kind of sniffs. Yog, okay.
All I ask,
Let's make Yog.
Yog, all I ask is you do not interfere with the patients, as they do not have the same patience that I do.
Oh, what if Yog is also a patient?
Yeah, come
Do you
on.
need help?
Sit down.
Bryson smiles and just kind of nods and walks over to the infirmary just to check how things are going there.
Okay. Yeah, Yog will come in. Yog is hurting. Yog
Sit down.
wasn't really thinking about it.
Sit down right here.
He's over. Oh, okay. Yog sits down.
I will use my last spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on Yog.
Oh.
Okay. If you want to
here.
go and roll for it.
Yeah, hold on. That's
For some reason,
D8.
Bryson's token is like mini, so that's why he doesn't fit on the grid.
Oh,
Because
what?
if I fit him to a 5x5 square, this
No!
is him.
No, so small.
I love him.
It's so much better.
Hold on.
He's adorable. I want to keep Bryson forever.
He's like taller than Val, isn't he? He's like 6.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Wait, so if
6'8"?
that's,
I think
if that's normal size, and the step, so what happens if you go 2 steps up? Can you?
Oh, 2 steps up.
Oh
Yeah,
goddamn!
honestly.
Thank you for humoring me.
Oh my
That's
god.
like challenging Yog Bear. That's
Yog Bear.
Yeah. Well, I think the map isn't. No, the map is fine because you guys conform to this grid.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
He's like a 2x3
Fine.
token
Yeah.
at that size. That's weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's strange. I don't get it. I don't know. I made him like 2 years ago, so who knows?
So that's 8 points of healing to Yog.
Thank you.
How much of an offset is that? Is that
Good? Yog's only
12 hit
6
points?
now.
Or no? Yeah, because you healed yourself. Yeah.
Yep. Well, thank you. Yog didn't realize how much it hurt until Yog had it pointed out to Yog.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I should have gotten on that sooner.
No, it's okay. Yog was a bear. So, Val did not know how hurt Yog was. It's okay.
Yeah, I didn't really want Brenden to die either.
Did Brenden die?
No, he's fine.
Who's
He's
Brenden?
the guy we were following?
Oh, the woods person.
Uh-huh.
The forest peoples.
Yes.
Okay.
Which I was going to
The
contact...
bad one. The bad woods person, right?
Well,
it's
we
just
don't-
a
we don't
woods
know that.
person, okay?
Oh, we don't?
Just-
Okay.
How much is Yana hearing?
A decent amount as she goes back and
Oh
forth.
god, I was really hoping it would be Sumina tonight. Oh man.
You're making a great impression.
Yup. Like we did on Sumina. It's great.
This is going well.
Yup. Oh god.
So what you did you actually find out anything?
No, not yet. He's been avoiding the subject. I asked brother Bryson, to see if he could find anything out.
Does Yog need to be bear again?
No.
Oh, good,
no,
because
I-
Yog does not think Yog can do it right now.
That's
Yog
okay.
needs a break.
Yeah, I think I do too. I feel like I need a drink. 3.
What, a 10?
Yeah. Well, we need to contact Othello. So I'm gonna go do that outside, I guess.
Does Val need privacy to call Othello? Is this
I think
like
so. I gotta
like-
figure this thing out.
is this like when the married halflings at the place had to like go into another room to talk, but Yog would hear like loud noises?
Ooh. We'll unpack that later.
Oh, okay,
We'll talk about that later.
right.
Did they ever
Uh-huh.
give you the talk at the temple?
Well, they talk to me a lot. Talk to Yog a lot
Like about oh my god.
about the right things to eat, what to do if you hurt yourself, why Yog shouldn't eat weird colored berries in the woods. They talk to Yog about a lot of things.
I mean, they didn't tell you about like
About what?
Stop moving her token! I can't focus!
You guys are standing in the middle of the doorway. What do you expect?
Well, I moved him off to I was trying to get him to sit on this fucking bench.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Yog is sitting on the bench. There you go.
They didn't talk to you about like birds and the bees and.
Yogg knows about birds and bees, Val. Dog isn't stupid.
Gotcha. Right. We'll talk about this later. I'm gonna go contact Captain.
Right.
Okay.
I
Well,
guess.
if you can't be there, you could tell her we said hi.
Oh yes, tell Yogg says hi.
Okay, will do.
It is like a really limited messaging.
Yeah, it's like 25
Oh.
words.
Yeah, so I
Stella,
realized,
Stella is friends with Yogg.
yeah, I realized I didn't put the actual spell in, but yeah, it's 25 words.
Yep, I'll need someone to count.
Yeah, she'll recognize you, since you know each other.
Yep. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
she gave me the stone, so.
Well, also that, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's this?
New phone, who dis?
Hello.
What? So you get 25
Oh my
words,
God.
and then if she hears it, she can respond with 25 words as well. And then it's done, because you only get it once per day.
Okay.
When Val walks out to
No,
go
actually,
do this,
I think she's gonna step into one of the bedrooms.
Oh, okay.
Probably
Well-
the one she stayed in before.
either way, once Val has like left the vicinity of Yogg and Dalen, Yogg is gonna lean over to Dalen and go, Yogg cannot believe that Val thought Yogg didn't know about birds. They fly and got feathers. Yogg has eaten plenty of birds.
But have you eaten bees?
Oh,
Oh God.
Yogg
please-
should eat a bee.
No.
Well,
Oh no.
perhaps not.
Do you think bees taste like honey?
Ooh. I don't know.
Because bees make honey, so bees might just taste like honey too.
I mean, I'm not sure about that one.
Are we giving you enough time to craft your message?
Oh, I'm just gonna wing it.
Okay.
I love how Bryson and Yana are just experiencing this.
They're just getting so many snippets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Their pity for Val is going up by the second.
Val wakes up. Every day Val wakes up.
All right, so Val, as you go in and concentrate on your message, I mean, I'll give you leeway too, given the situation, if it's not exactly 25 words, but
Who wants to
so
count
as you
for me?
concentrate,
I'll try.
I can do it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try as well. Just talk slow.
Oh boy.
So yeah, as you kind of calm yourself, you grab or find the stone out of your bag, and it's slightly warm to the touch.
Why is it warm?
It's comfortable. It's not uncomfortable. It just seems like there's just a little bit of, magical energy radiating. It's magic, guys.
There's a present. It's blood. Wow.
Yeah, your whole bag was filled with blood in the fight. Actually, no, you're yeah.
Well,
The
she
head
found-
of the half elf fell
God.
back in your backpack, and you didn't realize.
No, I thought y'all ate that.
Yogg doesn't even remember what he ate at this
Well,
point.
no, I mean I
Facts.
think the stone was probably in her just like a pocket or something
That's
off of her
fair,
belt,
yeah.
so it
Somewhere
might
easier to
have
find.
gotten a little blood on it, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
So yeah, as you feel it and you remember Bryson's words, you concentrate. Probably prepare your message a bit prior, but once you have it ready, you calm yourself, focus, concentrate on Captain Othello, and as you do that, you can cast the spell and send your message.
Oh god, this is so hard.
That was like 6 words, just want to say.
No!
Oh
Shit,
my God,
wait,
this is
no!
crazy. This is so hard. Oh my God, this is happening now. What do I say? Oh shit! Oh no!
Oh man.
Captain Othello, ma'am. We found him and followed him. Traff got injured in a fight.
15.
Oh shit! Already?
Yeah. Well, you said Captain Othello, ma'am, to start.
Yeah,
with.
yeah,
That was
yeah,
productive,
yeah.
But it was very in character, so I
That is
Yeah, I
very in
mean,
character,
yeah.
I love it.
You still gotta tell her we said hi.
Get away from the door. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. No.
No.
Done.
No.
He was injured in a fight.
I helped him, took him back to the Temple of Althéa.
To the temple. Done.
Oh no!
I think actually I counted of.
And then no,
Okay.
Val's still
Okay.
going. Val's still going. To the Temple of Althéa. Meet us there. Yogg says
Question
hi. And that's it. That's where Val stops. But
Oh.
obviously
Okay.
yeah.
I like it. I like what cut off. It did cut off before Othello would know where we were at.
I mean,
What is? Yeah, it's just.
I mean,
it
I
was just
feel like
simple.
she could figure it out. I mean, Val is
I
very
think-
obviously.
Does Captain Othello know?
I can't.
I don't know.
You just
actually.
play the symbol, right?
Yeah,
Val,
I mean,
like,
she's.
It's obviously present.
Oh yeah, like she's
I
very
don't know if you ever
obviously.
explicitly told her, though.
I don't remember.
Did you? Okay,
How
I'm
much
gonna
does
roll
she
a
know
religion
about-
check for Othello.
Oh god.
That's great.
Trying to
I
think of the
love it.
DC 14, maybe.
I mean,
you know,
it
she
is-
knows the city.
Oh,
It's a relatively popular
minor
deity,
goddess.
right?
Not
it's
so
a
much
minor.
here. Yeah, it's a
I
minor
know.
Oh no.
She can catch the symbol, right? It's above the door.
You're sending her on a I Spy quest.
Oh god.
It was that ma'am.
It was a man.
Fucking ma'am. She had to. It's in character.
Yeah.
She doesn't mess around with military titles, man.
All right. So after a few moments, stone's still kind of warm in your hand, and you feel there's still a connection as you concentrated on the stone and the message. You did feel a magical pulse, faint, but you're obviously not unfamiliar with such things, and you feel that pulse is still active, still there. Shortly after, you hear a familiar voice of Captain Othello. Message received. Will be in Temple District within the hour. Do not know which temple. Look for me and find me there.
Wow, 23.
Fuck.
Oh, I had 25 on that.
Oh, I might have missed some.
Oh, Yogg, I said hi.
Oh my god. I'll just fuck.
So, with the message sent, presumably waiting for Captain Othello, perhaps looking for her outside. You have some time to yourselves, but I think we'll end there, and we'll pick up next session with whatever minor amount of role-playing we have, and then obviously
Major amount of
conversing
role-playing.
with Othello.
Yeah.
Major what? Sorry.
Major amount of role-playing.
We have that. We have a date. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, who knows? Maybe people will come and assault the temple, and it'll be really fun.
God. Yeah, we're gonna go on a date, and then whatever criminal organization these people were a part of are gonna come and sabotage us.
I mean, how are they gonna know that we did anything?
I don't know.
To be fair, that would make for a crazy date, like your first date.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Oh God.
I'm ready for the date to be like, have you heard? There's like a monster loose on the streets.
Jesus. Well, I was thinking, I don't know. So I think Val was thinking about going to the Smiling Moon, because that was kind of like the main
Yeah.
one.
Should I stop
But-
recording?
Oh, I'm still recording. I don't
Okay,
care.
I need you to let me know.
You can probably
when to
stop it.
Okay, so I could stop right now if I wanted to.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, just stop
While they're
whenever.
talking.
Yeah,
while
at
they're
any
talking
point
about-
you could stop it here, and then
Okay,
that way it'll be
okay.
easy for Grim to sync up the video.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
It's up to you though.
So
I
future
don't-
Grim,
I
I am
don't
going to
care.
stop the recording about here.
Mhm.
I might decide not to.
Mhm.
So no, I'm letting future you know.
Gotcha.
Grim, in
Yeah,
case you
I
get
mean,
to
that
this
makes
part,
sense.
and you'll be like, oh, is he stopping? No,
Yep.
I might not be stopping.
Uh-huh.
I could be going still. Cool.
We'll never know.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we won't. know.
Anyway.
We won't know.
It could still be going.
Anyway.
I
I could be recording now.
Oh my god. Anyway. Yeah, I was thinking like the Smiling Moon for right now, but now we have another bar to go to, and there's
We have
a
another
promise.
bar.
There's a promise.
Lydia's Lyre.
Lydia's kind of hot. No.
That no. Oh god, that would be so fucking awkward. I don't know. I feel like
hold
Val
on.
genuinely
Val
likes.
doesn't know about the bar.
No.
Val knows nothing about this bar.
What if
yet.
Val doesn't
what
know
if
anything yet,
Lydia
but once she
and,
learns.
What if like the bartenders have been dating? What if this
Oh
is
my
like
god,
a thing?
yeah.
Steamy?
Wait,
Ooh.
like Marissa
It
and
could be
Lydia?
exes.
Yeah,
Oh,
Marissa and
God.
Lydia. Oh yeah.
That would be
Oh,
awkward.
what if they were exes?
What if
Or-
they're Polly? What if they're Polly?
In a throuple with Carl.
Oh my
God.
gosh! yeah.
I was gonna say it would be
Carl.
funny if they were friends. Because I think Marissa kind of dropped that she has like gossip buddies.
I mean,
Mhm.
she doesn't live. She kind of lives there, but like she still gets out.
I mean,
and
it's not
she has
that. It
other bars she
wasn't
goes
that
to.
far
She
from
has
the
a
Laughing
life.
Stallion.
Yeah, it is not that far. It's
We did-
it's a little far because it's like the edge of the district versus kind of the middle,
Yeah.
but relatively.
But I mean,
yeah.
Oh god, if
There's
they
a
were
few bars in between, but
exes-
not like in abundance.
I mean, we did find out
Fair.
that she is in fact allowed to leave the bar. So that's,
Yeah, I
Right.
mean,
We
yeah.
know she goes out.
Oh my god, that'd be
Yeah,
so.
you could just take her to the
funny.
Laughing Stallion. You love it there.
Yep. That's so mean. I think Val does genuinely like her. But I know,
Marissa,
but I had
yeah.
to say, I had to say the allegedly the best meat in the city is very tempting.
Well, the bartender said it was the best meat in the city, so.
Yeah,
Fair.
and the drunk guy,
Drunk guy, I mean,
That's true.
well, I think
Yeah, I felt like I
Dalen
had
thought
to
it was
throw
pretty
a little
good.
bit of RP in for Dalen specifically to offset the date that's coming up.
Yeah.
But I was genuinely curious to see if Dalen would fumble the charisma checks and cause that guy to wander down the alley.
Oh my god.
It was pretty close, man. It was pretty close. I
It was on the table.
I was really struggling the line of like, how much can I get away with Dalen? Kind of,
Mhm.
how much of his charisma is really gonna shine through here?
Yeah, I really would have loved if he just went back in the bar after you first dipped and not even known. I probably should have given him. I think I did. No, I did give him disadvantage. He just rolled like a 16 and a 17 or something. Yeah.
Yep.
If that wisdom roll had been a 10, I was gonna say, fuck it, Dalen, I'll have a quick drink.
Oh my god. I thought
He's
you
got
did
time.
take a sip.
No, Dalen didn't have any.
Well, then why'd you
Well,
roll
he-
the
he-
D100?
He did like he like drank it, but he didn't drink it to enjoy it, to savor it, to taste it. Like he had other stuff on his mind. That was more of a display.
Gotcha.
Wow, he put something above alcohol.
That's crazy.
Damn, above me.
Wow.
He was
Man.
still in a pretty sour mood from missing his axe swings,
Yeah,
because
didn't properly enjoy it.
it was the hubris. You know, last combat he was amazing. So not really.
Yeah.
Did he peak?
No. Oh boy.
Is he middle aged now? Is that the end of his youth?
Done.
It's all downhill.
Oh,
You're
boy.
way past. Yeah. Beard's gonna start going gray.
Yeah.
Gonna have little dwarflets
See-
soon. You know.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What were we talking about?
Does Dalen know what sex is?
Yes, he does.
Yeah,
Now,
okay.
whether he's experienced it, no, probably not. But
Wow.
he knows what it is.
I feel like Dalen's got like a little. Dalen's got like accidental riz. Like if you let Dalen tries, nothing's happening. But
Yeah.
Dalen
God.
would just like stumble into a random night.
You're 100%. It's the Michael Scott effect.
Yeah,
Oh
definitely.
my god.
Yeah.
I can't believe.
I mean, he did the right thing with the drunk guy. He killed that in terms of like social
Yeah.
awareness and
He
understanding
could have
what
brought
was
the
needed.
drunk guy into the back alley.
Oh
And
man.
literally killed that. But
You want to see something crazy?
Oh my god.
dude, the craziest thing is happening back here right now.
Oh no.
Yeah, if he had 2 cups of that mead, you know.
Damn.
Is it against like chaotic good Yogg? Is it against like what happened tonight? Was that against Yogg's alignment? Are we
I mean, I feel like you were
slowly
angry.
turning
Yogg was
less
angry
good?
with them.
I mean, they were bad people. They hurt Yogg's friends. Right?
I think it's. Yeah, I think it's a little
It's
iffy,
gray.
but it's not.
gray,
Yeah.
It's not
If this
quite
becomes
that.
a common reoccurrence, yeah, maybe. But like,
Yeah, so
this
far
moment-
Yogg has only eaten after killing to defend himself.
yeah,
If Yogg starts eating people just in general,
Oh my god.
maybe some question marks here.
yeah.
Corruption
And you only
arc.
ate one of them.
Oh, dude. Yogg corruption. Oh, that would be the most depressing thing ever to happen in
It
this
would be.
campaign.
I know.
Yeah.
Like
I think
That
a,
would be
I
heartbroken.
think a corruption arc.
Oathbreaker Val.
Oh, yeah. Dalen's just
And
normal.
Dalen, who stopped drinking.
Dalen is unproblematic.
Dalen sobers up.
Dalen
And Codex
does-
is going to get back from college, and
is Dalen.
He's gonna graduate and move away.
Oh my god, is Dalen like
No.
traumatized at all?
He definitely has thoughts, but the people that he grew up with were not very like prim and proper are not things that exist where he came from. So like, if something is pretty vulgar or horrible, it's not fresh, it's not new to him. Although the circumstances tonight, in Dalen's mind, not necessarily justified having people being eaten, but it's understandable to him.
it's understandable.
It's kind of
it. I understand it.
okay, but he knows Yogg
That's true.
well enough. Yogg is hungry. Yogg is a bear.
Yeah,
and-
Yogg does not exactly prescribe to common sense.
No, and everyone was angry.
Yeah.
So you know. But
And
I think
Dalen didn't see the entirety of it either. Dalen
No.
let Yogg do his thing and then saw.
He saw
Actually,
it.
I don't know if Dalen ever really saw the corpses.
No, Yogg,
He knew that they were tucked behind the crates in the corner.
Dalen kinda
he-
knew that Yogg was eating them, but I don't think Dalen even watched like Yogg, how much
Right.
Yogg even ate of them.
He was just the lookout.
well, I mean, you gave the alleyway a fresh coat of
Oh
paint.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yogg did a great job. Very serial killer.
I think Dalen didn't need to see anymore. He honestly, Dalen is probably thinking the same thing that you said, like out of character. Like, if Yogg just starts kind of eating people, that's
Yeah. Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah.
Just keeping an eye. Just keeping an eye on Yogg.
I
When
love
Yogg
how
recapped his plan to Dalen as they were walking away, did he include how much of the dwarf he ate?
No, I don't think Yogg thinks in those terms.
Yeah, that was just a normal occurrence, and then
Yeah.
naturally after that, the bodies were moved. Yeah.
Yeah, there might have been like a comment or two about how dwarf's kind of hard to digest. Like it didn't really
Okay.
sit well. That's why I imagine Yogg didn't eat, past that.
Okay.
Like
Kind of weird to
past
talk
like
about
one.
how hard it is to digest
Yeah.
a dwarf to
yeah,
a dwarf.
that's
I feel like Yogg was rambling a lot though. I feel like
Yeah.
Yogg doesn't have a train of thought that properly runs. It's just kind of all over the place. So it
Yeah.
probably like came in like Yogg sitting there going like, and Yogg was gonna eat more, but dwarf is kind of hard to digest, and Yogg's stomach was feeling weird as a bear. So
Yeah.
Yogg just decided to finish up, like that sort of thing. Like Yogg, it's not. Yogg just doesn't think in a way that's like, oh, this is probably inappropriate to tell somebody.
Sure.
Yogg thinks in a way that's like, oh yeah, this is just natural.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mention it because it
This
happened.
is what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm. Luckily, Dalen doesn't think regularly either. So while he may raise an eyebrow at like how much of the dwarf was eaten, he'd probably make a little quip, not even joking, but just like probably all the hair. tough stuff
Yeah.
tough stuff reveals.
Truth.
Yeah.
Like totally just not even thinking. I mean, he's a little wary, but again, like circumstantially, I don't know about understandable, but like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It makes sense to in like a weird, twisted kind of fashion. Yeah.
You know what? I just realized. So Val has no idea like what you guys talked about on your way
No.
over.
Nope.
This
Val
is
doesn't
gonna
know
be
what took them long. Val doesn't know they stopped for mead. Val doesn't know. Val just knows that they were 10 minutes late.
took a long time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be so fun the next day when you guys are trying to explain to Marissa everything that happened when we get back.
During the date.
Oh my god.
Does Dalen have the common sense to let Yogg know that talking about eating people is probably not the best thing to talk around with other people? Or does Yogg still think like this is whatever? It's just nothing.
Well,
Yeah, you're just talking about your day.
Yeah.
The problem you see is Dalen would know to tell Yogg that if the circumstance was like present.
What's different? Yeah. That's fair. Because it wasn't really like applicable.
No.
Yeah.
And Dalen, he wouldn't think that far ahead because he's not thinking. He just doesn't think about that kind of stuff.
That's certainly fair. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, very in the moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, oh boy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh
Okay.
god, we're gonna
So-
have so many talks next session.
Yep.
All
Yeah, it's
the
probably gonna be
talks.
big RP
Oh
session
boy.
next session.
I can't wait for Val to have to basically do basically be a parent the entirety of next
Yep.
session.
Yep. Love it.
It'll be fun. Yeah,
I hope
actually
you're looking forward to it.
it actually probably would be fun if we did do some fun shenanigans on the date.
Yeah, I say Val hasn't had a chance to do fun shenanigans
No.
other than arm
Val-
wrestling
Oh yeah.
We need to do that again.
and flirting with Marissa,
Yeah.
but that
Yeah, a
obviously
little
was
bit of
an
flirting,
NPC.
but not really a lot of flirting though.
Yeah.
A lot,
Not
a lot for
really.
Val. Excuse me.
Fair.
I mean, yeah, it's been a while since Val's been on a date.
I feel like Val's secretly, like, maybe not now, but like in Val's youth, I bet Val kind of like fucked around.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I get the sense that Val, like during Val's
Yeah.
military days, Val was
Yes.
definitely a little bit of a playgirl.
Absolutely,
play them?
when she first
Play them?
enlisted.
Play person.
Play person.
19.
Like person.
Yeah, 19, 20 in the
Oh,
city.
yeah.
For the first time.
in the military, like that's
Military
Yeah.
lifestyle, small town.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she would have been living in the city, at least
Yeah,
for
true.
the
Okay.
first few
Probably
years.
first
Small
real
town girl
chance.
Yeah.
going to a big city.
Yeah, pretty
Probably
much.
first real
Yeah.
chance to embrace like being into women. Mhm.
Yeah, well, actually, no.
Mm-hmm.
I think Val had one relationship back home.
Oh,
Yeah.
very
Um,
nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Definitely a play person.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think Val was pretty rowdy in her youth. That changed.
Makes sense.
We don't have time to
Mhm.
get into that. I don't
Right.
think Dalen and Yogg would ask about that.
No, Yogg doesn't. I think it's kind of canon now
I
that
don't-
Yogg does not. Yogg knows what sex is. I'll be clear about this. Like, it's not. It hasn't come up because like that's kind of like a question mark for Val now. But Yogg knows what Yogg lived out in the middle of nature. Yogg knows what mating is.
Yeah.
Yogg doesn't really understand it, though, is the thing. Yogg knows it exists in order to procreate. Yogg doesn't understand, like, why people do it.
That's fair.
Great.
That makes sense.
God,
I'm sure-
next
I'm
session
Definitely
is gonna
some of the
be.
gnomes terminology.
This is gonna be
Oh, yeah,
so
absolutely.
interesting.
Like, you could say making love, and Yogg would be like, what? What does that even mean?
Oh god. Depending on how the date goes, this could be really fucking interesting.
It will be. It
Because
just might not be the right reason.
Marissa lives in the tavern. Like, we know that, right?
I believe that came up, right? I think. Yeah.
I think so. Because
Yeah.
after
Yes, I believe
her
that's
and
the
Marissa-
case.
Like that was
after-
part of her like
Backstory.
Backstory and
Exposition.
like contract. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we kind of
I believe so.
touched
I
on
need to
that,
double-check that.
when
Yeah.
after Marissa and Val had a drink.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, it's gonna be so fucking funny. Oh man,
Yeah. Okay.
it's gonna be great. It'll be awesome. But yeah, I can't imagine that Yogg and Dalen would even believe that Val was like rowdy
Ever different.
ever.
Dalen would probably ask about it if it came up.
I feel like
Like,
Dalen would
like-
ask about it, yeah, like as a like, oh, I'm legitimately interested to learn about my friends. Dalen
Yeah.
is like definitely the person that seems legitimately interested to learn about their friends the most in this group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't do a very good job of it, but yeah.
Yeah, I was
tries.
gonna say,
None of
you guys
do
kind
a
of
very
missed
good job of
out.
talking to people.
Y'all kind of missed out last session. When
Y'all
Val
just
had her
great. I don't know what you're
sesh.
talking about.
She's fine. Everything's fine. It's all right.
All right.
No,
Well,
on
this
that
is fun.
note, it is
Well,
2:30.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to stop the recording now. Bye,
Now?
YouTube.
Okay.
Now-
I like
now there's gonna
recording-
be a difference between us.
Oh
right?
yeah.
You know?
I look.